Kicking like Dolomite. Last one got copyright. I'm kicking like Dolomite.
5 just to be sure.
Hey, one time, you ready? Copyright.
Yeah.
Last one got copyright. Hey.
You know what time it is. Every time I rhyme, it's just a sign that I'm about to kill. Yeah, it's time for weapon wheel. We got the skill, we got the games. Don't make me grab the steel. I put a hole in one like Abby did to Joe. Yeah, when it comes to aiming, I don't miss like Master Chief. I'll grab the piece and give your ass a halo just for talking sweet. When it comes to gaming, yeah, you know our team's elite. Check the leaderboards, we run the game. You should pick up your feet. You can't lose, I'm too smooth, just going to admit defeat. And ain't no capping around here, cause like Bond, I keep receipts. The most dangerous, better than these other guys. Try to come for us, what's like between your eyes like Jen Sakai. That's no lie, no prank. I grab the ratchet, no clank, and get my jiggy mask to show you how Jack Move got his name. Yeah.
Weapon wheel podcast.
Look, king of the castle like Cooper, captain of the ship. My name ain't Blandry, but don't make me have to hit the switch. We'll dump you overboard, then watch the views. I ain't talking Twitch. Hey yo, Alex, go ahead, talk to him real quick.
Oh, the Dolomite is my name, and thick enough motherfuckers is my game. Dolomite, you heard her.
Claim it, a strike to claim it.
Say yo, still putting wheels on the pavement. My game so tight, it's like Jordan 1 lazy. We stay in these gaming streets, ain't no way to be dormant. Ay, a Drake will leave your body uncharted like Lost Fortune. Coco long scene was cute, ay, and yeah, it served its purpose. But I'm trying to give a detailed description of what a hearse is. I say we flip the switch on these again before it get bland. I see a lot of pods jacking the format like Dapper Dan. You hitting the dislike button? You still a fan? Talk slick in the comments and like Dutch, I got a plan. We don't do the sneak diss and that's the stuff that get you banned. Last time we told your was squad up, you turn telling right. It's like I play with the sliders up. You just got 30, again turn me, the time is up. Since 2015, we been kicking game knowledge up. Dust your boots and join the crew if you wild enough.
Developers.
Dolomite, you heard her.
40 clips, kicking like Dolomite. Hey, 40 clips. Aimed at your fit beam, shotties, so much ammo, it don't make sense. Trying to compete is a sacrifice, die again in your afterlife. I'm taking a road trip, anytime you get on a fight. Guns and body counts, that's all that I tend to like. Any other podcast, a copy or look alike. Hey, and what they say? Hey, what they say? I put them in the dirt, tussle get hurt, no face, no case, smashed up like a jiggy merch shirt. Sliding in that vet, I'm gonna get back, time to pay that debt. It's time for weapon wheel.
Wonder. What weapon wheel? We keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon wheel? They watch our moves, they copy and steal. What weapon wheel? We keeping it true, don't care about your feels. What weapon wheel? They watch our moves, they copy and steal. Weapon wheel, weapon wheel. Watch how I show you my weapon wheel. Weapon wheel, weapon wheel. Watch how I show you my weapon wheel. What weapon wheel? We keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon wheel? They watch our moves, they copy and steal. BG, Black Bond, Jack Move, Kid Smoove, Blandrew, Alex too. Damn man, that's a heavy crew. Other pods, they don't know what to do. They watching, they copy our every move. And they still fly like the Wii U. Jack Move voice, we saying, ew, hop off the roof. Long range, no scope, yeah, I'ma shoot. Looking wanna play games, no David Blaine, but I'll make a nigga go poof. Oh, this not a game. Gang talk, nigga, what you know about the slang? How about the range? All black master, don't step out your lane. Every week it's us on your screen. Every weekend we entertain. It's not a thing that gets in between me and my team, me and my gang. When I'm on the beat, you already know. Straight to the top, yeah, we about to blow. BG, my dog, he told me let's go. Sit back, relax, it's time for the show. What weapon wheel? We keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon wheel? They watch our moves, they copy and steal. What weapon wheel? We keeping it true, don't care about your feels. What weapon wheel? They watch our moves, they copy and steal. Weapon wheel, weapon wheel. Watch how I show you my weapon wheel. Weapon wheel, weapon wheel. Watch how I show you my weapon wheel. What weapon wheel? We keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon wheel? They watch our moves, they copy and steal.
We got the guns on deck, no fire car, but you know I came with a tech. Yeah, since 2015, been stepping on the scene, putting foots on necks. Yeah, set them up, super soaker, pump action, wet them up, shooting out the. Yeah, we catching up. We bout them games, y'all are bark. Drop by midnight after dark. Gaming knowledge fortitude. Top two and not the two. Weapon wheel. Get the cash and grab the steel. Yeah. Weapon wheel. Out the window.
weapon well, we keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon well, they watch our moves, they copy and steal. What weapon well, we keeping it true, don't care about your feels. What weapon well, they watch our moves, they copy and steal. Weapon well, watch how I show you my weapon well. Weapon well, watch how I show you my weapon well. What weapon well, we keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon well, they watch our moves, they copy and steal.
He can't hear us.
Smoove.
There you go.
Wearing, like a big.
Can you hear us now, BJ?
Was that
Yeah,
on
I
purpose?
had
Was that
myself
again?
muted. I have to mute. Yeah.
You was wearing
Yeah.
like really big glasses. Was that on purpose?
So, BG, since we hit 1,000 likes last week, we need to put up one poll, which is who would they like to stream, and then a second poll is games they want the person to play, and you gotta play it for 4 hours. Remember, that's the rule.
All right, cool. I'll
So
do
put
that.
up the poll. Put Blandrew on the poll too. He was there.
Yeah, I'll do that. All right. This is the last Weapon Wheel podcast, of this year. This intends to be a quick one. This is a speed round. We're going to fly through these topics. Don't got to be a conversation about them. Just mentions. Spend a minute most on some of these topics unless it's a bigger one. All right. We're in and out of here. Don't expect a long conversation from us. This is Weapon Wheel Podcast, episode 434. We're on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify. If you want to support the podcast, patreon.com/Weapon Wheel Podcast. You can become a YouTube channel member, hitting the join button. I've done a few members-only videos, so check those out. Hit the like button, support us.
Can you explain that? Because people keep messaging me on what that's about. I don't really know. So if you want to explain to the audience again.
What,
that
members-only videos?
Yeah, what you're trying to do, what you're trying to accomplish, what kind of videos you're making.
It's just some members-only videos, just the videos that I usually do talking about certain gaming topics. I just choose to make some of them members-only. That's it. It's nothing special.
Do they go public eventually, or are they forever members only?
The members-only ones that I upload, those are staying members-only for now. The Facts or Fanboy midweek episodes that I do for like an hour, those go public after, like, those are Patreon exclusives. They go public like after 4 days. So I usually do it on Tuesday or Wednesday, and then on Sunday, like this morning, I made it go public. So if you want a little bit more midweek entertainment, subscribe to get it early. After Dark as well, early access to Planet Xbox episodes, access to the Weapon Wheel Discord. You could submit Weapon Wheel trivia questions and gaming questions that we answer during the show. And if you want to submit some gameplay to be featured during the podcast, link is in the description to drag and drop for that. I didn't get to use any gameplay that people submitted to me from the last 2 weeks. In this last episode, I was busy. I couldn't put together a video. So next year, that gameplay will be used.
Now, real quick, what's the over-under on somebody BG knows complaining in a tweet that BG's charging money to watch his bitch-ass videos?
Nobody's complained. Nobody's...
Not yet, but I know somebody's going to.
Why they gotta be bitch-ass videos?
I mean...
Smoove, I just sent a link to the earbud review.
Because it's not. It's still, most of my videos are, just regular public videos. It's just very seldomly some of them are just going to be members only. I've only done like 2 that are members only, so they're still getting everything pretty much.
Jack, you got a Snuggie on?
All right.
I haven't had one of those in years.
These are covers, brother.
Oh,
All right.
covers. Oh, you sound so sick. I'm sorry, dog. Wow.
I'm BG. That's Bond, Jack, Jazzy, Smoove, and Alex. And let's get to these topics. All right. First of all,
Jazzy, okay.
First of all, shout out to all the viewers who've been supporting us. Another year down. Salute. Love y'all. Hate y'all. Everything in between. All that good shit. All right. Let's see. That Secret Level show got renewed. Still haven't watched it, but it got renewed. All right, cool.
Damn.
What is it?
Everybody said it was ass.
The anthology show about video games.
I want to watch the Outer Worlds one. That one came out last week, right? All the episodes out.
BG, you guys, you had like a private screening extra invite. You didn't even like it, did you? Did you watch it?
I never watched any of them. They sent me the episodes. I'm not that hyped to watch it, so I was like, Okay.
Sent it to me and watch it. Yeah, you know what I think would be a good series of videos if somebody could make it, probably never will. Anybody ever watch Dark Side of the Ring?
Yeah. Yes.
I want like dark side of like video game development and business deals. Like I want like a dark side of how Sony made the PlayStation 1, how Sega was fucking up, how Microsoft was fucking up, how exclusives, how like Red Dead Redemption had like an insane, crazy development. Like I want to see something more behind the scenes of video games like that. I think that'd be fun.
They definitely have the YouTube docuseries. You just gotta find it.
Shire is going to get a production company. He'll do it.
The so the IGN China editor, who was also at the Game Awards, refutes the claim that Alana Pierce made that the Game Science CEO was crying because he didn't win. I don't know what the fuck happened, but that statement did seem real. The one that he put out about he felt like it was a waste of time, that seems real. But it seemed like somebody was crying. Maybe it wasn't the CEO. They were saying like, "Damn, she thinks all Asian people look alike." I don't know. Whatever the fuck ever.
Time Chinese, buddy.
All right. Saw some reports that Sony absorbed more of Bungie, so they have more control. Whatever. We'll see.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because Bungie is trash and Sony's trasher when it comes to multiplayer.
All right.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Bungie, they could get more than 10% of the front software.
Bungie should have just went back to Microsoft.
Mark Cerny held a PS5 Pro seminar. I still haven't watched it, so it was like 30 minutes diving deeper into the PS5 Pro. Haven't watched it.
I'm sorry, some jibs came out of that, bro.
You know, Dr. Shit was right. You saying that shit?
Oh, what happened, Smoove? Let us know.
Are you on your good mic, Jack? You might be on the wrong mic. Just check.
I'm on the wrong mic, bro.
I think it's coming from your headset, maybe.
Let me see. I might be tripping. I am on the wrong mic right now.
Smoove, what happened?
Because when they were to talk about the PS5 Pros, like 33.5 teraflops and all this other stuff, RDNA 4, 5, and 6 and shit like that, Mark Cerny in that deep dive literally had to address that was not true. He said that came from someone commenting on some leaked specs, and so like people like D-Batch and Dreamcast guy, all these other people that was doing all that stuff, they looked very, very foolish because he called it out like directly.
God, do you remember like when the PS
or something like that?
Yeah.
Do you all remember when like the PS4 Pro and like the Series X were coming out and they were talking about the teraflops and like, oh my God. I'm so glad. Oh, the teraflops thing, all that is an updated version of the Bit Wars. Oh, I got 16 bits. Oh, I got 32 bits. Oh, I got 64 bits.
Yeah. Okay. Skull and Bones is getting a season 2, which is surprising because apparently it's averaging under 200 concurrent players in the last 30 days. So I would
shout
have
to them for standing on business.
Hold on.
That seems impossible. Like, but apparently that's what I saw. I didn't check Steam charts myself.
Nigga,
So a BG, another live service game down the tubes.
Sure.
Yet another fighter.
Bro,
you could have saved.
The movie guys is getting more views than Skull and Bones. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Ubisoft. Did y'all see that? Or go ahead.
No, shout out to Ubisoft for sticking by it.
I saw something that they massive layoffs or some shit. I should have clicked on the article, but it seemed like they about to.
Who let this? Oh, I almost got us fucking demonetized. Whew, I'm glad I caught myself. I was about to say, who let this bundle of sticks get your fucking fat, old-looking, gray-haired Super Brothers fat gaming ass off this fucking channel? You are fucking blocked.
Ooh.
Huh?
Happy birthday, Blandrew.
Man.
Happy birthday, Blandrew.
Oh, he's talking about Legato in the chat.
Hey, get your... oh, man. I was about to call him a...
What Legato do?
I was about to call him a Cragget.
Happy birthday, Blandrew.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Somebody trying to sit that goofy nigga that built like a fucking juice box with toothpicks for legs? Fuck out of here.
Toothpicks.
SpongeBob.
Yeah.
All right. Sonic 3 seems to be doing really good at the box office as expected. I think I saw like 64 million, and the budget was like 120 something. So, and that's
Angry
just like
Ho gave it a 9.
That
really
is
good.
fucking crazy. Have y'all actually seen that movie? Anyone?
I haven't seen it yet.
I've
no.
not seen any of the
Yeah, my
Sonic
son
movies.
wants to see it.
Bro.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I've seen it.
Every time I see the trailer, I saw some footage on Twitter of one of the scenes. Do y'all not feel like y'all lose brain cells? Like the voice acting is like, come on, follow me.
Alex,
it's
I
terrible.
know you are not criticizing a fucking Sonic movie for. Come on, bro.
I am. It's
You are my nigga. I would never. I would never want to be nowhere near you seeing a fucking movie, bro. You would complain about everything. It's a Sonic movie, my nigga. Have fun. What are you talking about?
You think I'm at the top row in the back of the movie going, oh, brother. Like, I'm not talking during the movie.
He did that in Cocaine,
Bro, you're breaking down a Sonic movie.
Do you not remember like the
was
old
in the movie
Sonic
as the
cartoon?
bear. I was surprised.
Do you not remember the old Sonic cartoon? Not the Freedom one, but like the hokey like one, the campy one. It's like Sonic Says and like all that crap.
If y'all like it,
do you ever had
me feel like I was wearing like Dora the Explorer?
Alex don't go to the movies to have.
Do you
fun.
ever turn off the snob?
Bitch, I go to the movie for an experience.
Alex? Do you ever turn off the snob when you watch movies, or is that snob like lever just all the way up, cranked up to 100? Can you just ever like just turn off your brain and enjoy a movie?
I'm not a snob. Okay, so y'all ain't never played it. Well, I can't ask BG because he remedial. Y'all ever played a game where the voice acting is so bad it's distracting? Y'all ain't never done that?
Sure.
Marvel Rivals?
Yeah, you got Scarlet Witch screaming, "Your chaos" every 3 seconds. Like that shit, it gets distracting.
Oh my god,
Yo,
bro.
the voice acting in that game is trash. They had the game developers just do that shit.
Vaughn, we're not spending time on this. I just want you to know.
I'm only here to just give a. You can time me 120 seconds.
Wait, you spoiling? Let me know. So
no spoilers. No spoilers.
Like not even applying anything because some people haven't seen the movie yet.
Yeah, no spoilers. No spoilers because spoiler alert. I recommend this movie highly. This is easily the best one in the trilogy. I'm actually surprised they managed to make a good live action Sonic trilogy before we got GTA 6. That's kind of fucking nuts. But yeah, it was a good movie. Good acting. I don't know what you talking about with that voice acting, bro. It's a kids movie. It's adequate. At the absolute worst, you could say it's adequate. Voice acting's fine. Keanu did a great job as Shadow. Jim Carrey did a great job in both roles. This was probably his craziest and wackiest performance yet for the trilogy. That's all I got to say without spoiling it. Really good. Theater was live as fuck. That theater was neurodivergent as hell. I ain't gonna even lie. That theater was full of people in costumes, cosplays.
They was in the stimming.
They were cheering louder during that movie than the IMAX theater I went to see Endgame at.
Wow, you're lying.
Oh, you saw it Thursday then? Huh?
No, I saw it Friday night.
Were they doing a Sonic run up and down the stairs, or what? They were just chilling.
I ain't seen no one doing the Sonic run, but there were men and women dressed up as characters, not even from the movies, just like from the franchise in general. There was a dude that went there dressed up as Sora from Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm like, nigga, what you doing here?
Oh my god.
I was like, nigga, what?
They was too plugged in.
Then when the movie ends, we walking out, someone dressed up as Riku as well. I'm like, what's going on?
Oh hell no! Hey, you know what? I went to a Daft Punk movie. And them niggas was wearing metallic suits and helmets.
Oh yeah, you went to that Interstellar.
Shit was fire.
Yeah, Alex, you don't have to like judge every movie like it's a Christopher Nolan movie. I promise you don't have to. It's okay. I promise you it's okay.
I didn't see the movie. I just saw on Twitter and he was like, "You're trying to kill me? What? You're so annoying." Like, bro.
Yes, it's a kids movie. What? Like, anyway, let's move on. I'm not doing this.
That scene was fire. But yeah, that's all I have to say.
You know the scene I'm talking
already, though.
That scene was fire, but that's all I'm gonna say. Y'all enjoy it.
Appreciate you, bro.
Jim Carrey was very good in this movie because he plays like two characters, like Eggman and Gerald. So I thought his performance was really good.
Are you spoiling? Are you spoiling right now?
No, they showed in the first trailer that he's playing two people.
All right. Game Awards.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get me, Alex.
Game Awards broke their record again. Had over 154 million live viewers. That's 30 million more than last year. So Congrats to them.
Damn.
Show's getting more popular every single
They
year.
say it had more viewers than the Super Bowl. They said.
I find that hard to believe. There's something about that I just don't believe. I don't know why. I listen, numbers are numbers, but I feel like something's fudged because there's no way the Game Awards are more popular than the Super Bowl.
Now,
Well, you gotta figure this. A lot of
Never know.
gamers.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
Maybe it's the
how-
Chinese influx of viewers. Maybe that could be it.
Chinese.
Well, how
That
many
could
places
be.
could you stream it? Wasn't it direct to YouTube? It wasn't like because remember back in the day, it'd be GameStop was streaming it, IGN was streaming, so you could probably an aggregate of all the different streams. But wasn't it just one video this time?
Yeah, like
On
other
YouTube?
outlets like IGN, GameSpot, they're all do their own streams and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So I'm not
They
sure how
still do.
they're
Yeah.
Oh,
doing that.
okay.
Yeah,
I
I
thought
know.
it was
I
just
know.
one video.
Yeah.
In the U.S. is the only people that care about, football, our football. But still, that's just
True.
sounded.
I didn't think about that. BG could be right because the Super Bowl is only a national thing. The Game Awards could potentially be a worldwide thing.
It's got to be the Chinese viewers. It's got to be. That's had
They
to be
were
the
all
difference.
waiting for Wukong to get that Game of the Year award.
Shout out to China.
Yeah. Lost Soul Aside is apparently finally launching in 2025. That game they announced back in, I want to say 2015, 2016, something like that. Part of the China Hero project. They claim it's coming out next year finally. Let's see. I don't expect no story from that game. That game is going to be straight hack and slashing. That's all it's going to be. That's all I think it's going to be. So yeah.
That is a Black Friday game in disguise. I'll pick it up in November next year.
I hate to be the.
That's a crazy distinction to put on the game.
That's
dog.
fire.
Yeah, I
I
hate to
said
be
the same
the
thing with
hater of
Hellblade.
the hour. But does that game just look extremely mid to anybody else, or is that just me?
I think
Black
the game is
Friday
all
and White
Flash.
Wednesday.
I think it's all Flash, which is some
I mean,
people are
I
okay
also-
with
A
that.
guy, he was just slicing and dicing a wolf, and everybody in the Discord was telling me that was crazy. I'm like, he's not doing anything.
It reminded me because I know this game is taking like inspiration from Final Fantasy 15 specifically.
And Devil
but
May
Ew.
Cry.
that's probably why it turned me off. Like I
But-
really didn't.
But
care
that's
too much
that,
about
that's
it.
I mean it's doing the similar things that people fall for in Devil May Cry because you can do 30 different moves and 1,000 hit combo and people like that shit. So it's tapping into that. So hey,
Yeah, but at
let's
least
see.
Bayonetta and Devil May Cry gave us things to latch on to, like good music, fun characters that we could get behind, multiple enemies that we could be flying across the map dealing with. This trailer really didn't show us any of that. I'm wondering if it's just like a boss rush type game.
You ever be on Twitter and you see like random gameplay being tested like from developers you've never heard of? That's what this game is. That's what this game really started out as. And people on Twitter be impressed. Oh, it looks so cool, but there's no game. It's a character in a training session just doing a whole bunch of shit, but there's no game there.
So it's like when people show Horizon footage.
Bad
Yes.
representation, yeah.
Mm-mm.
So
They
we'll
know
see
what
how
they're
it
doing.
we'll see how it turns out. Publishers are not announcing
Hold on, wait.
release dates.
They saying I'm hating in the chat. Did anybody else see this recent trailer for the game, or am I just going
not-
crazy?
I'm
I would
not
love
overly-
anybody to tell me that.
No, I'm not overly impressed by it. I don't
I
think it
didn't-
looks
I didn't
bad,
know
but I don't
whether-
think it looks great. No. Like the
I think
flashiness
because,
is
you know,
there.
we've heard about this game since 2016, at least being in development. So it's like the
I'm-
hype kind of like died down. Where there's
Jack,
nothing that
if
you
you-
can really do about for this game.
How many people
Jack,
working
if you
on the
haven't
game
seen
now?
the trailer, it
I'll
should
look
be
it
around
up.
40 or so. But if anybody on
Yeah.
the panel hasn't seen the trailer, just go watch it for about 2 minutes and then come back and
I'll
let me know
look
if
at
I'm
it.
What's the name
going
of this game?
crazy.
Lost Soul
This was
Aside.
originally
Soul
made
Aside.
by one person too, though.
Yes,
so,
it started
I
off
mean,
as one person.
Yeah, it was made like about like 16 people. It was like an indie developer, but it got picked up by PlayStation to be
There-
like the publisher.
Oh, that's why they're calling you a hater. Blanche was picked up by PlayStation.
I'm gonna look
I
at
mean,
this.
yeah, we know that, but
What's the name of it, Blandrew?
Their best chance of making
Lost
this game
Soul
good
aside.
if it is a boss rush game. If they try to introduce a world, character, story, all that shit's gonna be paper thin. So you might as well make it a boss rush game, in my opinion.
I'm just trying to see what everybody else is seeing. I watched the trailer like 5 times and I'm like, I don't get it.
Devil May Cry.
This the type of game people are into, though. I feel like
It's kind of Platinum Games-ish too. I mean, it
Oh,
is.
when I see the
okay,
games
that's
niggas be
love.
playing this community, they play shit that look like this, though. I mean, you
Look,
know?
I'm into stuff like that. I'm constantly going against Souls-like games in favor of games like that, but that one just doesn't look like it has
Like it's missing soul that those Platinum games and Capcom games had.
So that brings up a good question, Blandrew. Why don't you like Souls games? Because they have the charm, they have the soul. What is it about them
The
you don't
combat
like?
is extremely boring.
I
Wait,
mean,
you
you,
think
ju-
Souls
you
games
hold
have
on, hold on,
charm?
hold on, real quick. You be jumping on turtles and shit, and the combat's boring.
For Souls game, yes.
Yeah.
Somebody in the chat said Lost Soul Sign looks like an industry plant game.
That was Nevin. I got to agree with that one. Like, it looked really cool when I saw it like 10 years ago when it was supposed to be coming out for the PS4. But now that I look at it again, I'm just like,
So
it looked
that's
more
another
impressive
question.
to
So
me back then.
this game was probably supposed to come out. What you gotta assume at least 5 years ago. So it's like maybe they was popping for back then, but now the shit ain't it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yep. All right. Let's see what else we got. Publishers are not announcing. It's not really news. You could have figured this out. Publishers are not announcing release dates for 2025 because they want to see where GTA 6 is going to be released.
I was about to say that.
So they can stay far away from it. At least a 2-month window after, 1 month window before. That's what I would do to be safe.
That is under the assumption that it's coming out next year, not getting delayed.
Remember when Nintendo released the Wonderful 101 the same day as GTA? Like, what the fuck were they thinking?
I don't think that game would have really done anything regardless.
But
It's not the
still,
same audience.
you don't release a game on the same day as GTA. Like, nobody's gonna give a fuck.
Yeah. So we'll see when it lands. I would say fall. I don't see it releasing spring.
It's not doing spring. That's a fall game.
I think
Because they're gonna.
That shit ain't even coming out next year. I think it's coming out 2026, bro.
I agree, but the bottom line is the latest it'll come out, or maybe even the earliest, would be the fall. Because
Of course.
one, they want to hit the Christmas season, and two, they're gonna release it as late as they can in the year to get it done, but to still get the financials for the end of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Sega's president called Sonic Superstars a disappointment, said it didn't meet expectations. Sounds like Square Enix at this point. Sonic Super, was that the one with they added the Shadow DLC or content? Was that the one?
That's Sonic Generations.
Oh, then I don't know what the
Sonic
fuck Sonic
Superstars
Superstars
is
is.
the one game that had like the 2D Sonic. That's the new 2D game that they made. That's why.
Okay.
Oh, I wish Capcom would make Mega Man games like fucking Sonic, like Sega makes Sonic games. God damn.
All right. Miyamoto said he regretted making Mario Sunshine as hard as it was because he likes to make sure that even like grandparents can pick up and play his games.
What?
People found Sunshine hard? That was a thing?
I could see it.
I didn't know that was a
don't make
thing.
y'all cringe. Like they just saying shit just to get like a pat on the back, like fanfare. Like, that's
I didn't know that was a thing. That there was a narrative that game was hard. I didn't know.
I mean, the only Mario game that's hard would be Lost Levels. Everything else is easy.
Okay.
Nah, ain't them fucking what's some Mario Galaxy? Ain't them shits hard? Like what?
That's what they're talking about, Jack.
No, he said Mario Sunshine.
Oh, I thought, damn, am I having a hard time hearing then?
Yeah, he's talking about Sunshine. I mean, I didn't.
Yeah, I'm saying like ain't Mario Galaxy hard as shit though? I'm not tripping.
No.
I seen some levels on that shit look crazy.
There's no such thing as a hard.
No, but Jack,
Mario
you
game
struggle
at Lost Levels.
with platformers just in general, right?
I do, but I've seen some levels on Mario Sunshine that look fucking insane though. Like, I mean, not Sunshine Galaxy.
Yeah. Switch 2 reportedly will eliminate stick drift and come with a more powerful dock. The second part is obvious.
Smoove, we need some big bets going. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to actually buy a console.
How do you eliminate stick drift? What the hell? Doesn't that
You can eliminate stick drift with those magnetic gate things. It's been around since the Dreamcast.
Sony need to get them in for that fucking DualSense.
I thought it was just a byproduct of you fingering these bitches around for hours on end.
Nah, there's a certain kind of gate. I forgot what it's called, but you can make it. It doesn't have a. You okay over there?
He's sick.
I don't know. I hear a lot of clicking and clanking.
Water. He was using water.
fuck. Somebody in the chat name what it's called. There's a certain type of analog stick that doesn't drift. I can't think of it off the top of my head right now.
Probably talking about that Rose tour.
Hall effect. Somebody said Hall effect. Thumbsticks.
Why these companies ain't using them then?
Because they're more expensive.
Because they want you to
Or it's
replace it
probably-
Man,
and buy
fuck, bro, my
and,
control.
and buy more.
My DualSense got stick drift right now.
I've never had stick drift. I've never had it.
I haven't
Not
had
that
it
I can
since.
I've never had a controller where it just, if I let it sit right here, it's just going, my character just moves. It's
Yeah,
never-
I've had it once a
Shit.
long time ago, but I haven't had it in the modern gaming. No, I've never experienced that. Like,
It's easy to get them on the PlayStation controllers, bro. I'm
Well,
telling
nigga,
you.
well, back in the, I feel like back in the day when we was playing God of War, you had to do this with the analog and shit. But I mean, what games are we really pressing our controller? Like,
I've never
I
experienced
don't be
it
doing
now.
damage to my shit for real.
And
I
I
Me
have
neither.
like I keep like the same controller from the beginning of the generation, like
Yep.
type shit.
Oh, I know your controller dirty as shit.
Yeah, but
You can.
I've
clean them like
definitely
normal
punched
people.
stick drift into my controller. So
Yeah, when you were playing The Last of Us, when that sniper
That
was whooping
sounds
that
fucking
ass.
crazy.
You know, Smoove, I actually sent that picture, that freeze frame of you slamming your controller to my family group chat, and it's like, who is this guy?
Oh
I
my
just
god.
respond.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but BG, you are right. It's called Hall effect. It relies on magnets to detect movement, as opposed to like the whatever the gates and the clicks and the shit. So it's a magnet. So that's why it doesn't get stick drift.
Okay. According to Jez Corden, he said that Xbox regrets making Hellblade 2 exclusive, because of how it performed. It's according to Jez.
I mean, it was stupid. At this point, making any of their titles exclusive is fucking stupid. You've already put it's fucking stupid, bro.
Yeah, unless they want to commit to making everything exclusive, it doesn't make sense to not make anything exclusive.
Exactly.
yeah,
You either go all in or go all out.
It's inconsistent. Hey, you know what I mean? Because you got Hellblade, which is not exclusive. Well, it's quote unquote exclusive. Indiana Jones timed. You got Avowed exclusive, but Outer Worlds 2 multiplat. They built from the same developer, same team.
I mean, ideally, I think these games should be exclusive on the Xbox for 6 months to a year before they even come out on the PlayStation.
Yep. Yeah, that's what they should have done, but
He also said, I mean, it's pretty obvious too, Xbox won't have exclusives going forward. That's kind of over.
What is the strategy this dude is using in Final Fantasy?
So
Yuffie?
so that's to get the ATB bar up. And so it's to get the team's ATB bar up to continue and to focus the attack on Yuffie and everybody else.
What is the move though?
It's, I forgot what it's called. It's it's kind of like, you know, like in Naruto when they do that disappearing replacement jutsu. That's essentially like her version of it.
Clone? Yeah, but she's spamming it though.
Yeah, and it's boosting everybody else's ATB up. Yeah, Brumal form. That's what it's called, and it boosts everybody ATB bar, and it focuses like most of the attacks on her, but she's avoiding most of the attacks. So everybody else ATB bar goes up, and they can do attacks and all that shit. Because this is like one of the hardest challenges in the game. So this is like the strategy that they've came up with.
The only one I wasn't able to beat, well, outside of the the original ones, I never really went over to the other ones where you beat Gilgamesh, because you really need to level your character up to beat those. But there was one where you had to kill like the Mind Flayer or whatever, and you weren't able to kill his two things that want to grab you and self-destruct with electricity. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Did you beat that one?
Yeah, I got the platinum. I beat all of them.
What did you do to beat that thing? Because I would always end up killing his other things, or it would electrocute you and blow you up.
I can't remember. I think I used some of this cheesy shit. Like what I used some of this shit to get the platinum, because some of these challenges were hard. What I think I did was there's a strategy
armor.
There's a strategy where you put Quake on one of the characters, and then you put Magnify, and then something where like it's where you boost. Yeah, you put magic on Magnify, and then it's some crazy shit that makes Quake super strong and like cripples a whole bunch of the enemies. I can't remember. It was so long ago. But there's strategies out there if you want to look it up. Okay. Where was I at?
Hold up. Did you look it up? Did you look it up?
The strategies?
Yeah.
Absolutely. On some of the harder challenges? Absolutely.
Hold up.
Everybody did.
Now this shit's gonna get derailed now, Jack.
No, it doesn't have to. I promise you, anybody that has the platinum on Final Fantasy, anybody that has the Final Fantasy Platinum did this, and they used some of the strategy found in this. Nobody has gotten the platinum without it.
What was that? Dark Souls 3 where you had or the original Elder where you had to grab that one weapon from behind the throne of that one boss? And BG looked it up and said he didn't have to look it up, so he doesn't use guides.
Yeah, that was one boss in the entire game. Hey,
I'm gonna come back to that. I need to scour the irrelevant files to build my case.
hey, have at it, Hoss. Where was I?
Oh yeah, BG facts. That's right.
Yeah, he found it quick as They got a
Have
mouse
at it.
pad where his feet at. How did you find this shit?
What the fuck?
I got my flight stick pedals on the ground right in front of me, so I can maneuver my computer with my feet.
Where the flight stick in your seat or?
Flight stick is up here.
Oh, okay.
Throttle's here, but the pedals are on the floor, Alex, where pedals normally would be.
Oh,
and Satya Nadella said something to the effect of, "This is the new way of Xbox," yada yada. You know, his usual talking points. So, people hate him now.
I mean, I hate Sony's management right now altogether. It seems when they let these white people in, the culture of the company just changed into a Japanese company to pretty much an Xbox, but better.
Yeah. The Intergalactic leaks were confirmed fake as soon as they pretty much came out. We already know what that
Did y'all
is.
read those?
No, I about to say, did y'all even? I didn't even read this.
I read them. I read them straight. It was straight from ChatGPT. Straight from ChatGPT.
I wasn't trying to read that shit, bro. Like, even if it was, you know what I mean? Like, no, fuck that.
I don't see how BG does that. My dad does that shit. He can read the script or something and not feel spoiled when he go watch it.
Yeah, it was ChatGPT shit. But
I mean,
it's already
spoiled. Some people just don't care, Alex.
That shit, you bringing the fun out of yourself. You ruining your first view experience.
I mean, for me, it just doesn't ruin the fun for me because listen, people say it's crazy, but it makes it more exciting for me to want to experience it. Like, I knew that, for example, and I tell people all the time, I knew whatever that Star Wars film was, all of that last trilogy was complete ass, but I knew Han Solo was gonna die before because I saw the leak. And I was like, "Oh shit, word!" That shit made me more excited. I wanted to see it in theaters.
Spoilers,
That's weird, bro.
That shit is old and that shit is weird and the shit is old and nobody cares. Yeah, it's
I've
old.
seen a single Star Wars movie before, BG, and I was looking to get into the series next year.
Well, I saved you because that trilogy is complete ass. So don't worry about
Imagine
it.
watching Dragon Ball and knowing Goku is a Saiyan from the very beginning. That'd be a huge spoiler.
Wouldn't bother me.
The gameplay shit is fine. Like y'all wouldn't feel spoiled if you found out you could play as I'm blanking on the
non-bald irregular. Yes, I'd be.
Like on God, when you played his son, I'm blanking on his name right now.
Atreus.
I almost called that nigga Altair. Yeah, Atreus. Like you wouldn't feel spoiled about that?
I wouldn't be bothered by it if I knew.
See,
I kind of figured. I mean, in my opinion, I
If-
thought Kratos was gonna die halfway.
What's
and you'd be
something
playing
that
as him.
would have bothered me a little bit more if I found out I'm not going to spoil it, but you know the okey doke. Everybody know what I'm talking. If you played Ragnarok, the okey doke. If that would have somewhat bothered me if I knew before.
I mean, come on, everybody knew the bald nigga was gonna be the bad guy.
Yeah, but that's not surprising. But I like twists, right? So a lot of my favorite like movies and stories are shit with twists. So if there's something that's a twist, then that may bother me.
That was a decent one though. I feel like that was a little.
Yeah, so
decent.
that would. But if it's just if it's just a story that doesn't have any twist or like they try to like fool you with anything, if you tell me what happens, all right, cool.
Well, what
I
about
don't
this?
care.
Let me ask you this: how would you have felt if somebody spoiled who Venom was in Spider-Man 2?
That wouldn't have bothered me. I knew before. Sony
we
spoiled
all
it.
Yeah, they
knew-
kind of alluded that from the first game.
Yeah,
Sony
we all
told
knew
us.
before, but they
Trailer,
did
one
do a
trailer.
good job of throwing you off the scent.
Now, did you
guess.
think Red Dead 2 had a good little twist, or were we all expecting that just from how
Red
I
Dead
got a
2?
plan?
What was the twist in?
Remember, he betrayed all of them.
What you mean?
Ooh.
In Red Dead 2, the I have a plan nigga, he betrayed him.
But we already knew
No.
that in the first game, though.
Yeah, because John hated him, so we knew he was on some fuck shit.
Yeah, you knew he was.
Yeah.
Oh, I might have to replay 1 again.
Yeah,
I
Dutch.
remember
You
the-
already knew Dutch was a piece of shit because you had
Yeah.
to.
Oh, we went and killed. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm tripping.
Yeah,
I forgot all
so
about that.
we know. Let's see. What do I got? Oh, Switch has surpassed the PS2 in total sales. Clap it up for that.
North America.
No-
In the
North
US.
America, bro. Or in the US.
Oh yeah, in America.
Yeah.
Damn.
So it's not total sales though. Like, is it? It's just in North
Not
America?
yet.
Not
No.
yet.
Okay.
Yeah,
Still
because
hasn't beat the
PS2 only
Nintendo
sold
DS.
like 49 million in America.
Well, Sony got some hidden PS2s in a warehouse they about to whip out for a special anniversary. Bet money on it. They're like, oh look, PS2s are back. What do you know?
They're gonna release a PS2 Slim. Watch.
Fire. I might
Did
buy
you
one.
read the
Them
comment
motherfuckers. I
section
ain't
of
want to.
your video, BG? For whatever reason, that like really upset people.
I ain't gonna lie,
that the Switch-
Blade.
that the Switch
They
was
was
beating the
acting like some
PS2.
bitches. They was acting like some bitches. I was like, why are y'all so upset about this? I was so confused. I was like, y'all not beating the allegations. Because when I found out, I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, there's no way anybody could be possibly actually bothered by the PS2 being like outsold. Like bro, it held on to the title for like 2 decades. What are y'all mad about?
You know why,
That a
BG.
measly, underpowered handheld made by a children's game company surpassed the greatest console of
He's
all
finally
time.
finally starting to see the truth in his audience. What we've been
Listen,
telling him for years.
it was a few of them. It was a few of them. Okay,
There ain't no few of them.
it was a
So-
few of them that was butthurt about it.
That do irritate me about the Switch though. I hate when people pick and choose when it's a handheld. Oh, it's a console. Like what is it, bro? Is it a console or a handheld? When it's selling well, it's a console. When it's underperforming with the games, it's a handheld.
It's a
like,
handheld.
that shit be blowing me, dog. Like you can't have it both ways, bro.
It's a hybrid console because Nintendo.
That shit is a console.
No,
that's
because
what it
when
is, bro.
when it sells a lot, it's a console. When the games run like ass, but it's portable.
I know they be
But it's
killing me with that
portable.
shit. They be
Oh,
killing
yeah?
me with that shit, bro. It's a console. It
About
is what
how
it is.
like whenever they cherry pick stuff like Mortal Kombat or wherever this game that looks unoptimized or whatever, then it's a console. But then when you show stuff like Monster Hunter Rise or Metroid Prime Remastered, then all of a sudden it's back to being a handheld. So people like flip flop all the time, but it's like
Just
it's
take
a
the
console.
good. Just take the
Whether
good with the
people like it or
bad.
not.
Yeah, just take the good with the bad. That's what I say. Shit.
Yeah, jack of all trades, master of none.
There
That's
you
what
go.
the Switch basically is. But you know,
Okay.
Still sold though. I
Yeah,
mean, shit.
you-
It is what else. People clearly like it. So shit.
yeah, even though after years saying that it would fail and that they need to go third party and stuff
Yep.
like that, yeah.
Well, I was right. Once some niggas got new management, that shit was gonna go to the skies.
No management.
Hey,
We're not
it don't
doing-
matter how
we're not
new
doing-
management.
we're not doing this, Bond.
It don't matter how new management got
No.
there. It got there.
management.
That nigga Luigi rolled up into Nintendo HQ. Said, we need a new regime.
All right.
That's some sick shit.
Because
you
you and I have a bet that the Switch would outsell the PS2 Bond. So when all this is said and done, where do you think the Switch would land at?
Hold on, me and you have a bet? I don't believe so. I think me and Smoove have that bet.
No, we have a bet, you and me.
Hold up, let me check my papers.
I think it was during the time that the Steam Deck was announced, and I was like, the Nintendo Switch will be the best-selling console of all time, beating out the PS2 or something.
February
Yeah, 'cause we
6th,
gotta
me and Smoove made that bet. I'm looking at my thing. Me and Smoove made that bet. I don't think me and you made that bet.
I'll go rewatch the video or something, but I'm like 99% sure you and I made that bet.
Damn.
Well, we're gonna get like the financials probably soon for like the next quarter.
All right.
So I don't know. It's probably
Or it
close.
could be me and you, Blandrew. Maybe it's me and you.
It's probably just a typo on your part.
Well, the bet is there, but I just assumed that it was me and Smoove. It could be me and you.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, BG, your pony audience is going crazy in the chat right now.
Uh-oh.
Why?
You want to know what's crazy? I was thinking about this today too. Why is it so much of this community so upset that the Switch is outselling the PS2 when I feel like they don't even put the PS2 in that high regards? They just only talk about it that it sold a lot, but it seems like they hold the PS3 in a higher regard than they do the PS2. So I don't know why they're so defensive.
Because a lot of
about
these
it.
people was like, we're playing games during the PS3 era, not like the PS2 era.
I think a
Like
lot
that's how
of
they started.
they got recency bias, bro. Like whatever's new, that's the best one. That's the one I'm fucking with the most. Like
You-
they don't. You know what I mean?
You listen, y'all shouldn't take it. That's weird to care about the PS2 being dethroned, bro. Like I don't get it. I don't get that one.
You
That's a
know
weird one.
why?
That's like
Because
holding that.
it's PlayStation.
That's like holding on. Like they're not selling anymore, bro. So it's not like what are you mad at? Something that stopped selling was eventually outsold, bro. Records are meant to be broken. It happens. Like it's what do you I don't get the thing to be upset about. So it's whatever.
It's the fact that it got passed up by another console that's not on from PlayStation. That's why.
Okay, well, salute.
You got to put out a console worthy of outselling the Switch now. This is the balls in their court. Hopefully
Absolutely.
the PS6 come out with fucking killer apps to the point where you gotta own a PS6.
Hey, and Jazzy and Blandrew,
$1,000
like
PS6?
competition, Jack.
Jazzy and
Competition
Blandrew,
eats
not
good.
not
What
too
happened
much,
to that?
not too much, because there's only a few of them. There's only a few of them in there that's upset. Not too much. All right, go easy.
The majority of your audience is PlayStation dudes.
Don't
BG.
put that.
Stop
That's the see y'all do that. Don't start that shit.
It's
Y'all
true.
look no, but that's not the argument. Y'all be like, oh, they're upset. There's a few upset, and then you go to the majority are PlayStation fans. That doesn't mean all of them are upset.
Well, by there, do we mean singular or plural? You know, these pronoun things.
Plural. There's multiple
Plural.
people.
There's also
this chat right now.
there's also 600 people watching. Do you think 600 people are upset, or there's about maybe 30? Because y'all be doing that, like, oh yeah, all 600 people are fuming. Like, bro,
30 niggas in the chat constantly complaining, kind of crazy too, though. BG, that's kind of a lot.
Yeah.
No, there's probably more than that, Jack.
It's about 30 niggas that's mad.
That's funny though. It is funny. I ain't gonna lie.
It's about 30 people.
I mean, BG, did you put the poll up on who they want to stream?
Jack, Smoove, who else is in here? Me. Almost forgot about me. Let me see.
Yo, maybe you stream that Alien game in VR.
Shut your ass up.
Okay.
All right. So PlayStation had a settlement because somebody had sued them because they had made like their digital games available and not physical. I don't even fucking remember how the fuck it goes. One of y'all know what's the shit about? Like the games are only available digitally, so it forces people to have to pay more money. Is that the shit?
Oh well, PlayStation, the way PlayStation does it wasn't always like this. I'm assuming this is what you're talking about because I didn't read nothing you talking about. But digitally, you can only buy PlayStation games from PlayStation. Like you can't buy them off of CD keys. You can't buy them from Amazon. You know, you can't buy the little game cards like you used to could. You can only buy digital PlayStation shit from PlayStation. So I mean, they completely control the marketplace. They completely control the price. You know, Xbox is not like this. Nintendo is not like this. PC, Steam is not like this. If you want Mario Kart, you could probably find a game key somewhere from a third party on sale at a competitive price. You can't do that. You can't do that with PlayStation. Whatever they want to charge, you're buying that from them.
So
Hold on
it's
for a second,
further
Jack.
than their,
BG, you got a $200 chat. You should probably read that right now.
Said happy holidays to WWP crew. Love the show. Jazzy, please get rid of that military issued mustache. Bond, keep being you. Smoove, you funny as hell. Jack, Sony will return to glory eventually. And BG, keep holding it down. Looking forward to the new year.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I'm gonna get to everybody else's super chat
Appreciate it.
soon.
Thanks.
Breaking us off some of that, BG?
Yeah, I'm about to ask the same question.
Yeah, I got y'all. I
Hey
got
Jack,
y'all.
does that only extend towards exclusives, or are you saying like third party games
Anything.
as well? Okay.
Anything digitally from PlayStation. Like they used to have game cards where like you can buy NBA 2K, whatever game. They made it to where stores had to stop after they sold out. They couldn't sell those no more. Amazon can't sell. Nobody can sell PlayStation shit digital. Aside from like the PSN cards, you can buy that anywhere.
I know y'all are fighting, for physical to stay alive. Am I a piece of shit if I still don't care?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't want options, that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
If you don't care, as long
When
as
they
you
t-
Go ahead,
do
somebody.
you still have physical games in your house, BG?
No,
Of any kind?
not one. No,
None?
no, not
Okay.
one. And listen, I
Alright, you
just
good.
hate. I'm a bit of a minimalist. Like, bro, my wife comes into my office and she hates it because there's like literally one thing on the wall. Use the one
Yeah.
plaque, and like this whole room is empty. So
And that-
I
the
just
one
hate
thing
having
is that-
unnecessary physical objects that are not just just for collection.
kinda-
So that's how I am.
I can appreciate that about you. I want to be like that, but at the same time, I'm like, I just be in fear, like, yeah, this shit ain't gonna be available eventually, like, cause it really is. It's gonna be like that, bro. If you really,
they're gonna try to.
fuck with
Yeah.
it, you're gonna need a copy, bro.
They're gonna try to phase out like physical because they're already upcharging like price for like DVDs and Blu-rays, so
Yep.
they're more expensive over time.
Crazy, bro. Like
Now,
crazy.
Like now
I-
it's like $40 or $45 for like a Blu-ray.
I do wish
Day one.
there would be an online digital trading program. Of course they won't do that because why would they? They make more money off of that not being available. But there's been a couple of times where I bought a game full price digital where I'm like, "Oh, I hate this game."
I think
And
I
I
think
would love to trade it in.
A digital trading program would actually be genius if they did it,
You have to have
because
a limited supply.
no, just when you revoke somebody's
No,
license,
just sell them back the license. Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. They revoking your license, right? They just gotta make sure it ain't no way for you to circumnavigate and to steal the shit. But if they revoking your license, they giving you pennies on the fucking. They not giving you no money back for real. But they gonna keep you in their ecosystem spending money with them. That's a fucking genius idea.
The system is still is actually exists because they could do it today. The thing is, that's what DRM is for. When we refund like Steam games and Xbox games and stuff like that, I can't like just play the game. It can still be installed. I can't do that. That's when that DRM tag. I'm like, all right, you no longer own this license. It's like
Well, let me ask-
asking if you have the disc for the game or something like that.
When you refund a Steam game, does it go back on your debit card or credit card? Or does it go just into your Steam wallet?
You could choose, I think.
Yeah, I think you could pick. Yeah.
Pretty sure you
Yeah,
can.
how
they
do
try-
you- does anybody get pops in their ear when Jack talks, or is that just my earphones?
My mic fucked up.
No, I think that's
I'm
you.
just saying.
I think it's your earphones.
Oh, my mic.
Whenever Jack talks, I hear pup, pup, pup.
The fuck? No, but yeah, bro. So with that digital trade and shit, now imagine if they did that, but you could only get it back on your whatever fucking account you on. That'd be genius, bro. They gonna make more money than ever.
Like the prize picture where you can only use the funds in here.
Yeah, I think that'd be a great idea, and it's beneficial to the even though you might not be getting much money back, bro. Like at least you're getting something. Cause sometimes I buy shit, I be like, bro, why the fuck did I buy this shit, bro? And you can't do nothing with it now. It's just on your library. Now you just looking stupid with this bullshit in your account. Like,
I mean, you can still surrender the license and get rid of it.
yeah, I guess sometimes you can. Sometimes they be like, stuck with the shit.
Yep. Okay. So they settled at $7 million, something around $7 million that are gonna go to customers through PlayStation credit. But it's one of those things where I don't know if y'all got this, but I think it's Equifax. Equifax is just they had a settlement and they just sent out payments. I got one, my wife got one. It was like $6.31.
Oh,
Yeah, my sister got that.
Yeah, them settlements be nothing, bro. Because it has to go out.
They supposed to have another one though, BG. I think you're supposed to get two.
So the $7 million is low, and I'm like, I don't know if it's going to all PlayStation users, but if you split $7 million between all PlayStation online users, bro, we're about to have enough for a bag of chips and gum. you ain't gonna be able to
But
buy no
buy your
game.
battle pass. Buy a little battle pass.
If that's the same lawsuit I'm thinking about, that joint like only in the UK, right? I don't know if that's the same one, but I think that's
So
what the other one was at.
we'll see. We'll see what we get. I guess.
You saw
And
that little
it's-
Fortnite gave people some money back. Y'all talked about that last week.
No.
I didn't see that.
Yeah,
Fortnite.
they sent some people some money because I guess the pricing of it or whatever the fuck in the store, they was getting charged for shit they didn't realize, and maybe they got overcharged or something. People was getting hundreds of dollars back.
Yep. And PlayStation is giving away some of that. I don't know if it's all of it or some of the Killzone crossover content that's in Helldivers, because the price, they said they complained the prices were too high.
I'll tell you what happened. So initially, I think you got like 2 or 4 days to grind and get the first set, and then they're probably gonna do the same for the second set. And a Warbond is typically 1,000 super credits. This thing had like 500 for the armor, 600 for the gun, like 100. It was a lot. It was a lot. So people got mad about it because they thought that Sony was the one that came in and set the prices because they're obscenely high, and that they were putting in FOMO and people were going to miss out. So to compensate for that, they gave the second set of all Killzone items all for free.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't bought that pack yet.
I mean, you don't have to. You better log in real quick. They give it to you right away.
All of it?
The second portion.
Oh, okay.
So next time you log in, I don't know if that expires after the 4 days or not. So just log in; it'll give you all of it. People are upset that it doesn't give you the cloaking ability that armor gives you in the actual Killzone game. I'm like, dude, it's Helldivers. What do you need cloaking for?
So you don't alert the enemies.
The snipers.
No, yeah, cloaking to be fire in Helldivers.
Especially niggas that shoot at you now, they shoot back. Hell.
Nintendo Switch leaked information. Of course, rumored. 3 models at launch: gray, white, and MK. Oh, and it's gonna launch with MK9. I'm about to say Mortal Kombat. Mario Kart 9. January 2025 reveal. Magnetic Joy-Cons. Hall effect sticks, like we mentioned earlier. Curved dock.
Pause.
Yeah, that could have went way sus. Curved dock, LCD screen, larger buttons, game carts same as the Switch one. Those are the details. I'm looking forward to mopping up everybody in Mario Kart. I don't want no ducking.
Here we go again.
Oh, it's that same shit. Here we go again.
It's like a kink for you, VG. Like it's
Oh,
like you.
man.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard your wife better than you at Mortal Kombat.
He be selling the wolf tickets, man. BG be selling the wolf tickets, man. I'm telling y'all, bro. Always talking about you gonna do this, you gonna do that.
Is the online gonna be improved? Y'all think?
They have a new online infrastructure.
Oh, great. Then y'all definitely getting mopped up.
And Windows XP now, Jazzy?
No, they have a new online infrastructure. That's what Monster Hunter Rise and like some other games have been doing like before. They're not using the same infrastructure anymore. But I don't know how. But I'm not gonna say anything about the next system because we don't know. So I ain't gonna really take credence in any of these rumors.
I saw some people complaining that they would rather a new 3D Mario launch with it instead of Mario Kart 9. I think y'all are fucking crazy.
I mean, if you want to sell shit, obviously it's Mario Kart.
Didn't Mario Wonder just come out though? Well, that's 2D, huh?
No, a 3D Mario.
Yeah, that's 2D.
It's
we
been
haven't had a new 3D until Odyssey in 2017.
It's been a decade.
I understand. I understand that it's been since like May of 2014 since we had a true Mario Kart game. But me personally, I would have just taken a Mario Kart game and then had a multiplayer game either a month or two after it or in the holiday.
That shit about to sell so many fucking copies because Mario Kart is like, it's like a top 3 selling game for
Mario Kart has a wider appeal. It has a wider appeal than a
it's like
Mario game.
It's like 60 million on the Switch alone.
There you go. Makes sense, man.
I'm not saying I don't understand why, but just me personally, I would have taken 3D Mario.
Fuck 3D Mario, respectfully.
But love 3D Astrobot, BG.
I'm looking.
I don't love anything. I like the game. 2D Mario is just better. I'm sorry.
I agree. It's like Mega Man. I don't want
that.
3D man. I don't want 3D Mario. I like 2D.
But that would only depend on like what's that lineup's going to be for the rest of the year and when the Switch actually comes out because we still have games that are coming next year, but just for the base Switch, so we got to take into account what's the Switch 2 exclusive that they're going to like end up having for the first year of the system.
You already know what
We
it's
don't
gonna
know
be.
anything.
They're gonna have Mario Kart year 1. They're gonna have the Smash Brothers year 2.
Oh God.
They're gonna
I
have
don't
a
think that's
Zelda.
year 2.
They're gonna have a Zelda game year
Smash
3.
hype Jack.
Bro, I fucking hate that game so much, bro. Oh my God.
Now we're gonna have people with their mouths open, gawking for dick for every Smash reveal, acting like they're surprised and everything. You remember that, right?
Yeah, that was like
God.
the most annoying time because like every single Nintendo Direct was like sending around like a Smash rumor. That's what
refusing
started
to
all
buy
these
games if
YouTubers,
they ain't in Smash.
yo.
Yeah.
Refusing what
but
if it's not
like
in Smash, you said?
You remember they were refused to buy a game or like threatened like, oh, they're not in a playable character in Smash. Like, bro, shut the fuck up, bro. God
and
damn.
pretty much they were asking for like Smash 4 for the longest time, and then Ultimate came out. But then they retroactively tried to say that Smash Ultimate was a port. I was like, you're an idiot. But how long I fully expect people to just make up nonsense and say that, oh, we're gonna make a rumor about Switch 2 Pro or some shit like that next year. For no reason.
Be a fun time next year. We got a new
No, I was
Pokemon
already sick of
Arceus
that
game
shit
coming out.
because if you notice, like nobody that whole Switch Pro phase that people was willing to exist and said it was coming, it never happened. And now we're moving on
They've
to like
been
the next console.
they've been pushing that since 2018.
2017 probably, but you
Yeah.
know, news tubers on that bullshit
Yeah.
as always.
I do think we're gonna get a new F-Zero game sometime, like within the first 2 years of Switch 2. Just the way
Man.
they've been building up that franchise with the Switch. I do think they got something in the pipeline for it.
I don't. The problem with F-Zero is this. It's just completely overshadowed by Mario Kart.
No.
To the point where they have like F-Zero tracks in Mario Kart and like their cars, don't they?
They have a course or two in the game, and then the Blue Falcon. I think F-Zero is different enough to give an entry for another game. Matter of fact, that's one of the main things I kind of am upset with Nintendo about is that they used to have like a lot of great racing franchises from Kirby Air Ride to F-Zero, Diddy Kong Wave Race 1080, what's the other, Excite Bots and all these other games, and they kind of just died and only went to Mario Kart. So hopefully we do see more Nintendo racers coming in next generation.
We had a rumor.
Bots.
But why?
There is an
Like a
Excite
rumor
Bots
like
game.
of Retro Studios making a car racing game, but it got canceled.
Why make all those that might sell 2-3 million tops, and you can make one that's gonna sell 60? Like
exactly.
They looking at
I
like,
mean,
come on,
but
you know what they doing?
But it's not going to be from like the same actual dev team. But you just have
Yeah,
like
and
a
it's not-
variety
I'm
of
not-
like options.
I'm not saying they should kill off, Mario Kart to do this. I'm just saying I hope we get additional.
Nah, I feel
games
you.
in
I'm
that
just,
series.
but you know how these companies do, bro. Like they
It's
like,
the
man,
same it's the same reason they'll never make another Advance Wars game because they're just gonna keep making Fire Emblem.
I think they might be, but it won't be
agree
Intelligent
with that.
Systems that does a new one. Because if you notice, every time they've done like a remake of something, it's followed up with like a new game for that specific team. They did this with Metroid Samus Returns, and then that same dev team made Dread, and they've done this with Link's Awakening to Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. They've also done. I feel like they've done this with like several other games too, like Famicom Detective Club and like other stuff. So
Yeah,
it's
it
just
looks
like a
like
time
they
and
want
carpet
you to
thing.
stream, dog.
Why they want me to
You win the
stream?
poll, dog.
Yeah, that was a waste. Jack streams anyway. The most.
I would have called that. I would have called that anyway. I'm like, I don't even know why we're doing a poll.
y'all wasting y'all vote, man. Y'all know I stream anyway, bro.
Yeah.
So now the next question is, we got to ask the chat what they want them to stream.
Okay.
gonna be insert PlayStation game, something.
I mean, they've already seen him stream all those insert PlayStation games, so it's got to.
Y'all out there wasting y'all vote, man. What y'all doing?
Well, it doesn't matter because Jack, if we get 1,000 again,
Indiana Jones, vote Indiana Jones in a great
can't
circle. Please
can't
put
choose
that an option. Make Indiana Jones in a great circle an option.
That's a
for
good
Jack to
idea,
play.
Smoove. I wouldn't mind. I'll check that out, Smoove.
like they can't choose for you to stream again until everybody else has streamed.
Yeah. All right.
We should get that.
I think that is.
Oh shit!
I think that's all the topics.
That's actually a good idea, Smoove, that you said that.
Can I interject something right quick?
Yep.
All right. There's a trend that no one has been paying attention to, and I'm surprised none of these guys have actually done it. Right? You know how throughout this whole console thing, people jump in, from Xbox to PlayStation and stuff like that, right? Here's a trend that I picked up on, and it's always been this way. Every time someone jumps from Xbox to PlayStation, right? They get the cool points, right? They get a whole bunch of PlayStation guys following them and whatnot, and then they get inspired to do content and whatever. But their circle is extremely consistent, but there's no actual benefit. When someone jumps from PlayStation to Xbox, right? There's one, they go viral. Two, they get stuff from Xbox. And they get invited to bigger podcasts, and it becomes an actual financial gain for them. But no one has actually replicated this, even though it happens over and over again. But people
repeat that last part.
That financial gain.
No. When people jump from what happened? The last part.
When they jump from PlayStation to Xbox, is actually more beneficial to them.
Well,
It is.
Yeah,
That's one of the original reasons I did it, Smoove, because I kind of wanted to laugh at you if I was getting flown out by like Phil and other people, and just.
I forgot when you switched there. I remember Blandrew tried to do that bullshit, man. I forgot about that.
But the thing is, Blandrew's a Nintendo guy. It have to be a PlayStation person to do it. And I'm looking at all these idiots, right, online, and like all these PlayStation. I'm like, damn, there's an opportunity for each and one of you guys, because a lot of PlayStation content creators, are very boring. They're not very entertaining, and they don't have like a lot of like.
Call it what it is.
They don't have a lot of like oomph. The big YouTubers are typically just regular YouTubers or whatever that have a preference, but like these PlayStation guys aren't like really entertaining enough to gather that following. But think about, for example, what would you consider Neo, right? He's always had like subscribers, but he kind of blew up when he went to Xbox route, right? Blew up.
Yeah, his video, like where he switched up, I just on the Xbox like that. He got mad views on his channel for that.
Yeah.
That shit got him on IG. Yeah, he got him on IGN because of that shit.
He blew up. And I'm like, okay, no one's gonna. And then now there's some other dude just out the blue that I just did a reaction video to. His video is going viral. He's going viral. And now every video he's done after that, it's like he's quadrupling any views that he ever had. Not saying that he did this for clout or anything like that. I believe it's a good video, a genuine viewpoint and switch, but it's like, damn. But when people go and they go out of their way to go from Xbox to PlayStation, they make this big announcement. They start doing all these dumbass tweets and videos and stuff. And nothing happens. They get the little following on X, and that's it. Yeah. Everybody who's dead in the opposite way. yeah. I'm like, bro. Everybody, no one has actually gained anything from it.
You know what I think it is too, though, Smoove?
Dog MGB, yeah.
If I'm on YouTube, right, and I'm looking at recommended sports videos, and somebody say, I became a Chiefs fan, I'm not gonna give a fuck. Like, okay, they can join. But if I see a video that's like, I just became a Washington Wizards fan, I'll be like, what the fuck, nigga? What the fuck wrong with you, man? I'm gonna click and see why would you join? Like, Wizards? That's who your team you pick. Like, I think it's one of them situations, bro. Like, people just try to see, like, what the fuck you got going on, bro?
But my thing is, if as an individual, because at the end of the day, that's manager, as an individual. You feel like people got all this emotion attached to it. As an individual, it would make sense to do it that way so you can actually get something to gain from it. Because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, the Twitter people and the LOLs and stuff like that, they don't turn into money. It doesn't turn into free Xboxes or game. Like what the? I'm like, bro. Like I'm
So
just
you
surprised
saying
more of a
you
man
saying they
doing
cloud
it.
chase? You saying they cloud chasing, but they ain't getting no
They
bag
ain't getting
behind
that from into it. Yeah.
You ain't wrong. I mean, you ain't wrong
Even
about this shit. You know.
because correct me if I'm wrong, was Paris one of those people at first, or was he always Team Xbox?
He always been an Xbox fan.
He's always been an Xbox.
He's been team both.
Oh, okay, gotcha. But I'm
Wasn't
just
his name
saying,
Uncle Xbox at first? Wasn't that his name?
yes, it was Uncle Xbox for
Uncle
a
X.
while.
That is a
I think that was his name at first. Somebody told me that shit.
That's
a
crazy.
terrible
But
name.
I think because like Xbox, they go out of their way to send like free stuff to people
Yes,
that
they're gonna promote
on
anybody
their
who
own.
wants to get on this system because nobody's on this system.
Yeah, to basically make their own like little like influencers and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So they just send them like free care packages, type of stuff
Yeah.
like that. So they'll get like free consoles. I'm like, sheesh.
It's like any black chick dating a white guy. When a black dude dates a white chick, nobody fucking cares. When a fucking black chick be dating a white guy, I get that. I want me a
Okay.
white guy too.
Last thing I had was Sony buys more shares in Kadokawa, became the largest shareholder, formed a business alliance, whatever the fuck that means. The fanboys were arguing over it, and I'm just like, listen,
10%. What's the big deal?
yeah, listen, I didn't go to business
They
school.
want them to actually buy the actual parent company, so they own From Software. That's all it is to them.
I mean, the
That's why.
conversation I saw was it was. Listen, I was just glad to see fanboy console war conversation. Either way, this business talk don't mean shit to me. I'm like, okay, y'all. I'm just glad to see y'all arguing over this. So listen, y'all have fun with it. I don't really care about this.
I hate when they like, bro. If as a Sony gamer, like I really don't be giving a fuck about this shit, bro.
This
If it
doesn't
ain't-
matter to me. Yeah.
Yeah, if it ain't benefit, like if I'm seeing her as a benefits, I'm getting as a PlayStation primary gamer behind this shit. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm fucking with it. But like, that was that Bungie shit, bro. Niggas celebrating on the time. I'm like, bro, what? Y'all niggas happy for no reason, bro. Especially if something gonna stay multi-plat or whatnot. The fuck are y'all celebrating for? That don't benefit
It's
us.
the same. It's the same thing they were talking about when like Activision, but then all their games remain like multiplayer. It's the same.
That's what
thing
I'm saying. Like,
that
bro,
they
it's
make
not
fun of.
helping you. Yeah, it's not helping you, dog. Like, you don't get none of that money. Fuck you happy for.
Yeah,
No,
you know,
that's
it's that when things like this happen, everybody just pulls out their business degrees.
I
Suddenly.
know, and niggas be dumb as hell, don't they?
Listen,
Man, that's crazy,
listen.
B.
I go straight to Chat GPT. I be like, yo, what the fuck does this mean? I don't know what. I am not that business guy.
Everybody's a
yeah.
fucking genius, bro. These dudes be dumb as shit any other time, bro.
Yeah, genius what broke.
Thank you, dog. Like, come on, bro.
Broke geniuses. Crazy, ain't it?
All right,
A lot of motherfuckers running around Twitter, man. Jeez.
I'm gonna do these super chats so y'all can get them games beat list ready. All right, Clout Fiend, BG was sending all them Dr. Umar gifts, but he playing as a BBL Snow Bunny on Marvel Rivals. Oh nah, BBL. Well, first of all, Dagger has a I don't think
I've seen the character. you
First of
talking
all,
about.
y'all some freaks because Dagger just is built like a regular average white woman that goes to Starbucks. But
No, it is one white character with a fat ass on there, BG. If that's the
It's,
one
it,
you're
it
talking
ain't
about.
Dagger.
Oh, that squirrel girl they talking about. All right.
Oh yeah, they've been
Yeah,
they've been photoshopping. I've been seeing y'all some freaks. I see what y'all been doing to Squirrel Girl. Y'all nasty because that's kind of
She's
like
a minor. She's a
Well-
minor. Just say it.
well, not only that,
And, also, Cloak and Nagger is a fucking cheap character.
and also
Let me see what
that's a little bit of because she's actually part squirrel. So isn't that a little bit of bestiality?
Y'all niggas fiending after a squirrel, bro.
A teenage squirrel.
Oh,
Hey,
hold on,
Jack.
hold on. What's
Jack,
up?
They feeding after a squirrel because they trying to crack a nut and bust a nut.
I see,
But,
goddamn.
Hey, Chop did say Squirrel Girl got a cosmetic with her nipples hard. He did say that.
Oh, y'all freaks, bro. What are y'all?
Hey,
But
that's
anyway,
what Chop said. That's what
but yeah,
Chop said.
Cloak and Dagger is they're versatile as a healer. So yeah, I use them. Isaac.
DG, you don't find Cloak and Dagger weird? The white side is a woman and a healer, and the black side is a nigga that hits people.
Well, he I don't know if that's his identity, but
It pretty much is.
Isaac Harthamedes, hit the like button. Appreciate that, bro. Rich from the 401, Jack getting put on blast on the spawn cast in front of the shorty from the awards. He called beautiful was hilarious. You keep it smooth though, player.
Yes, sir. Yes,
BG,
sir. Yes,
BG,
sir.
I'm very impressed you pronounce Archimedes.
So what happened? Jack was you was hitting on somebody and
No, man. They, no, she was one of the presenters at the Game Awards, and we did a little live reaction. I'm like, damn, she all right. Then
wait,
I
the
ain't know
girl she was on the show?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Then she was on the podcast the next day. They're like, there she go, Jack. You said she was beautiful and all that. I'm like, hey, I did say that. I mean, shit. She got it. I don't know what to tell her. Shit.
What she say?
Which one was
you
this?
want to lick her ass? What
She
say?
just said she just said thank you, man. I said.
Did you have your camera on?
Which girl from the
Yeah.
Game Awards though?
Did you
Her name's Celia.
I need the minute. I need the.
Oh, she was there?
Yeah.
Look at y'all
You look
thirsty.
this chick up.
Thirsty. Look at y'all. Man.
She cool, man.
Yeah, shout out to her, man. She's a nice lady, bro.
Celia B.
Yeah. She
Kind
cool.
of
She
look like
cool.
a frog in the face, dog.
Come on, bro.
What's wrong with
dog.
this
You
guy,
bugging.
bro?
You bugging. Oh my.
Hold on, Jack. Did the panel say there she go, or was it the chat?
That was the chat. Bond tripping, bro.
Alcoholic gamer, Don Julio.
Nigga.
Let that girl
I'm
live,
not
Bond.
gonna be mean.
Let that girl
I'll be
live.
mean. She's in good shape and not fat.
Alcoholic gamer, Don Julio plus cherry vodka plus purple Kool-Aid. Enjoy drinks on me. Please encourage your friends to drink. Please encourage your friends to drink my drinks, even if you don't drink. Tell your friends, please. Okay.
Yo, Jack, was that? Didn't you say that he'd be on other people's streams saying that?
Yeah. Shout out to Alcoholic Gamer, man.
War
That's my
Machine
guy.
guy. War Machine guy. I'll never understand about people sending super chat money at the Game Awards channel or IGN. We were talking about that.
Facts.
That's funny.
They would donate like hundreds of dollars too. Yeah, they would donate for real, bro.
Like, what's the
Why
point?
not? Them niggas need money too. They
But
gotta
nobody
keep it
reads
rolling.
them. and
They not acknowledging, ain't nobody acknowledging them fucking donations.
And Jeff Keighley's pop. I forgot what the amount is. Hundreds of thousands per 30-second ad. I forgot what it is.
He's a multi-millionaire and that show got funding. That nigga good,
Yeah,
bro.
niggas like that are
Yep.
try hard. Like that's like when
Hey,
you just
Actually, the
donate,
whole point of that
business.
is you got to figure the donations aren't just for people to donate. The donations are also because people want their comment in the chat to be read by other people in the chat.
For $200, you want your
Yep.
thoughts read that bad,
Yeah.
nigga? Hell no.
Oh, like when I used to watch Kevin Samuels videos and shit, people would just donate big money so people could see their fucking comment in the chat.
No, they was doing that because those are the people that was hitting him up about counseling. They were
No.
buying-
If, for example, people would just, if you pay to make a comment, your shit is up there, all multicolored
know.
Skittles, and that's what people like attention, and they'll fucking pay for it. It's retarded. I get it, but that's the mindset.
A lot of them niggas was trying to get
Salute.
close to him type shit.
I mean, I'm not
Thanks
paying.
for the Godfather.
Yeah, I'm not paying for people to see my comment.
This is one of those. I caught it though.
Where'd you
I-
catch
Did
it?
you just be gay? Like you take the
No. You're not gonna get me every time. I need a dick in me. Said
That's fucking crazy. What?
I'll get to go, BG.
So yeah, Anita Dick Hammy said I enjoy watching One Piece. What were your favorite moments? Not too much spoilers.
When Sanji asked Zoro what's wrong, and Zoro said,
All right, after you fought Kuma.
"Yep," and he had to take all the pain in the bubble. He said nothing.
I've seen I've seen one episode of One Piece, and it was when he went Gear 5. But what I did see was fucking crazy. Nigga was thumping the ground. That shit was amazing. So
I've
I
only
like
seen 3
the-
episodes.
When
What are
he
they
talked
doing
to,
with the live
Nami.
action, man? They're taking too long. They need to capitalize.
I think it's fine for what it is, but it's not going to be one for one because they'll be at it for like years if they try to
That's what
adapt it
I'm
one
saying.
for
These
one like
niggas
the
gonna be
anime.
like 100 years old by the time they finish. They need to capitalize.
I mean, the Netflix series they already got done with like Arlong Park already, so the next place that they're going to be dealing with like a crocodile and that's all. I could see that happening.
Flaming factions. I stand with BG. Not playing a game with pronouns makes you soft. I kind of like when my straight homies won't come to the male strip club to grab drinks. Apologize about Sylvando. Or
yeah, apologize.
Apologize about
Mhm.
Sylvando or I take your ass cherry. What the freaking what? Y'all on some freaky shit, bro.
Somebody trying to fuck you for Christmas, BG. You better watch out there.
Y'all on
said
some
I'm taking prolapse
freaky
asshole. That's
shit out there.
Yeah, ass cherry.
That's fucking crazy, BG.
I'm gonna put that in my vocab.
Please don't.
Juan Murillo.
cherry.
That's heat.
Juan Murillo, shout out to this podcast, man. Stop the hate saying gaming is dead. Many games came out. Many RPGs this year. Infinite Wealth, Persona 3, Metaphor, SMT, Final Fantasy 7. Most of you are frauds and play no games.
I think it's talking about you, Jack.
I'm gonna take your
With
ass
that
chair,
comment.
Juan Murillo.
Oh my god.
Nah, my game's beatless definitely got me looking.
You want to know what's crazy? What if you don't like RPGs? Then like then what?
Blandrew, we've been over this. If you say gaming is dry, they're gonna name all them RPGs. Then if you say, well, I don't really play that genre of gaming, well, why don't you broaden your fucking horizons, buddy? How about that? Like, damn, I get to like that genre too. Okay, fuck it.
And
You're
that's
not
another
allowed,
thing
you're not
too,
allowed
that
not
I've-
to like those.
That's another thing too I've noticed. The people that be trying to say broaden your horizons is mainly people that only play like JRPGs, but it's
Yeah.
like you're not even diverse in like Japanese games to yourself to begin with. So it's like, relax.
No comment.
C-Dub, I read yours. Salute again. Appreciate it. Isaac Harthamides. I know why Bond likes MM/MMX because villains are bald.
I mean, good villains are bald. Thanos, Darkseid, Luthor. Come on, let's be for real. Red Skull.
Diddy266, Broken Ranks HD. Salute. DJ Smith, can we please settle this? Is BG guilty of the Unga Bunga allegations? Sure.
He never
listen.
denied them. He never denied them.
When it comes to movies and video games, because both are he's guilty of.
I think he wants to see my games beat list to make that decision. Okay. It's only about 8 games, so small sample size to work with for this
Greatest
year.
year in gaming.
Y'all love to change what I say every day. I never said no fucking greatest year in gaming. E Rice, thanks for all the weapon
last year.
Yeah, it was one of the greatest years in gaming last year. E Rice, thanks for all the weapon wheel content this year. Happy holidays, fellas. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. Okay, refresh. Cop Sanity, BG. You need a what in you? Ayo, pause.
Oh, what?
Why
He's
everybody
talking
trying to
about
fuck you this week, BG?
He's just talking about the other super
I
chat.
mean, if he
I don't
ain't
know.
getting anybody pregnant, they probably trying to get him pregnant.
All right, well, there you go.
Gay. Brother Superior. BG's favorite game series is now available to buy on PS5. The Sly Cooper trilogy. You gonna buy it, BG? Nigga, I'd rather hang myself out the window
Damn.
Why don't you like Sly Cooper though?
because it's garbage.
Broaden your horizons, BG.
Yeah, I
No,
know,
I'm
right?
saying,
Ron?
'cause, like, I
Ron
know-
Horizon, buddy.
I know you tend to like hate on like what that's one of like the notorious games that you tend to hate on, but it's like I never heard you like explain.
Yeah,
why you
explain to
hate
us
that
why you don't
particular
like Sly
series.
Cooper.
I just
He said,
don't
"I'm a-
think it's
I'm a
a.
coon in real life.
I
I don't
just
need
don't think it's. When I think of Sly Cooper, I look at it as, and I think it's one of those. You know how like you have your top tier platformers, and then like especially like early in like PS1, PS2 generations, you had the not even B or C tier, you had the D tier platformers like what Ty the Tasmanian Devil
Yeah.
or what's
that was
what's
D tier.
Croc
and the Gobo.
Sly is in that tier.
Oh.
That's he's that caliber, bro. It's
Tyler
that
Tasmanian
caliber.
Tiger's bigger than no, don't do that. Ty's a
That
classic.
is
That's one of
Sly.
the greatest hits. That
if
is a
we being
PS2
honest.
greatest hit.
It's one of those things where they tried to capitalize off platformers where you play as these different type of sentient animals are cool. So let's tap into that. And then they made one and it happened to be a raccoon. It's not
What's
good.
wrong with sentient animals?
Nothing. It's just a D-tier platformer with a sentient animal. That's all.
Good D-tier.
You just think they just made that game for the check, huh?
Yeah, because it was popular at the time. That's what I believe Sly
Okay.
Cooper is. I know you hurting, Jack. I know you hurting. It's facts though.
I just think it's
It was a
ignorant,
cash
bro,
in.
so.
It was a cash in.
A cash in of what? Like you sound stupid. BG.
If you wanted to make a popular, the first Sly was on PS2, right?
PS2.
Yes.
Yeah, because
Listen,
it came the same
it's
console.
it's actually a good game though. It has a narrative. It has I'm trying to figure out. The gameplay was cool. You ain't like pickpocketing motherfuckers, BG. You know what I mean? Getting the treasure and whatnot. Trying to put the clockwork shit back together. No, you want fucking with that?
I ain't gonna shit on your king no more, Jack. Salute. My bad.
To even put Sly in the same category as Ty or Croc is insane.
It
You know
is.
what's crazy? You saying Ty is not as good as Sly Cooper?
It's not. And look, I don't think Ty
Oh
is
my
bad, but like
God.
that series is not up there with Sly.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Like, of this game called like Scalar on the PS2?
With was that the one with the blue?
It's like a blue lizard,
like dragon
yeah.
or something.
That's like that I consider that to be like in the same vein of what BG's talking about, but not Sly Cooper though. I ain't gonna put it like a D.
Bro, BG hates Sly. I'm not even like this crazy Sly Cooper fan, right? BG hates Sly Cooper so much that his hate made me like a fucking when niggas talk about Sly Cooper and they be like, Jack, what you heard about like, it's just BG hate the game. I don't get it, bro.
Gex was better than Sly.
You just be talking though.
It was.
Saying, bro.
Gex was definitely better than
another
Sly.
one.
No, man, it wasn't, bro.
Gex is
Sound
Gex
crazy.
is like B- tier, but still better than Sly.
Maybe he just doesn't want to play as a fucking raccoon.
You should say something else. Bond's about to say the N-word.
No, I'm just saying maybe he doesn't want to play as a
Alright.
raccoon.
Nah, he was
Is that acceptable, Bond? But we're not allowed to not want to play as a bald chick. Not to get too much into it.
Oh,
BG
now
never-
character models matter now. Okay.
BG never said he didn't want to play as a raccoon, but I said that's what I thought he was going to say.
No, yeah. The coon, him being a coon part don't bother me.
That game was Sly Cooper was very progressive. They had a mentally deranged fucking hippo or whatever the fuck Murray in that joint. My guy.
He
was.
Just so
was
you
clearly
know,
retarded. What's
you know what they would call that game if it came out now, right?
Woke?
Absolutely.
You think so?
Bro,
You want
bro,
to fuck with Carmelita
absolutely.
Fox, bro?
They would kill Sly Cooper if it came out today, like brand new. They would kill that shit.
Now Bentley's definitely a simp. We got to get that out the way. He's a simp. It is what it is, bro.
Doctor Strange, Sun God Switch says use your ult. Shut your ass up. Doctor Strange love for the stream. Can Jack get all nice and oiled up? Wow. Okay.
We could talk about it, brother.
March, cast and chat. Who do you want in Marvel Rivals? Blade, Nova, Gambit. Those are my top three I can
Cyclops
think
and
of.
Gambit.
Cyclops
I need
also,
to hit
yeah.
somebody with the optic blast.
I need Silver Surfer
Nightcrawler.
by next fall.
Nightcrawler's a good one.
Hold on. You want a bald silver nigga in the game?
I got a Silver Surfer statue above me.
Oh my god. This thing he got a bald.
Hold on.
Isn't it a silver
Look at the
woman
camera.
now,
Look
though,
at the
Bond?
camera.
I can't.
Well, that's actually his.
I got a
actually
statue
his
right
wife,
here.
I believe.
It's he on the surfboard.
You put that motherfucker on top of the fridge, my guy?
It's on top of the cabinets, nigga. It's not on the fridge. I got cereal on the fridge. Honey Bunches of Oats, goated cereal.
This nigga got a silver bald shiny nigga on his fuck.
Oh god, another one. Anita Dick and me again said when you invite Chris Pebbles.
War flashbacks.
When you inviting Chris Pebbles to the podcast, I don't know who that is.
I have no idea who that
Who's
is.
that?
Chris Pebbles
Sounds like a white guy though.
Why?
Let me Google real quick and then games.
You don't think a
Beatless.
black man could be named Chris Pebbles, rather?
Chris?
No, I mean the last name like Pebbles. Whose last name do you know has
Maybe
Pebbles?
that's a screen
A black
name.
person at that.
Or Peebles?
Maybe that's a screen name.
It's Chris Peebles? I have no idea who this is. Maybe it's a YouTuber.
Why did you do your eyes like that, Jazzy? I want to clip that up.
What Jazzy do when his eyes go big? Like
This nigga bucked his eye. I heard it. He said a black person.
You know how Jazzy feel about them black people, man. You know how he feel about them darkies, man.
No, don't even try to put that on me, brother.
C-Dub,
going on, Jazzy.
C-Dub also said, I would pay money to see Blandrew, Jack, Jazzy, or Smoove to stream Bloodborne or Elden Ring.
I thought you said something else when you first said.
I streamed Bloodborne back in the day. I wasn't really popping with the streaming shit back then, but
Yeah, we beat those.
Did I stream Bloodborne?
I think you might have. You beat Bloodborne.
did you not beat
Yeah,
it?
you
First
streamed that.
challenge.
Yeah, you did that. Yeah,
I streamed it on my old. It's on my old channel, not my.
I streamed some of it. All right, games beat list. I'm gonna do mine real quick first. Get this out the way. Where's this? All right. For me, Astrobot, Black Myth Wukong, Dragon Age Veilguard, Erdtree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Prince of Persia, Space Marine 2. I'm done.
I don't think
Yeah,
you
that
can
was
counter.
quick.
I don't think you can counter a tree, BG. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro.
It's a
DLC.
it's a 50-hour game though.
I feel like you need to rebeat Elden Ring to count that.
Listen, I would listen. Usually I'm with you, but it's a 50-hour game.
You know what, BG? Go ahead, brother.
It's a 50-hour. If it was some 10-hour DLC,
Can I put
it's-
Madden on there? I mean, I play Madden for like 50, 60
that's
hours. Can I
not the
put Madden
same.
on mine?
That's not the same.
I mean, why not? I don't know.
Because you can you
gotta
can't.
be
what was-
a season career. You gotta be a
What's
seasoned career.
what's your count?
That's 1,
that?
2, 3, 4,
8.
5, 6, 7.
Wait, 7?
Yeah, that's it. It's not that many good games
Damn.
came out this year.
He got some long games. He got some long games on there.
Now-
Wait, repeat that one more time. You said 7 games. All right, let's see the because I remember you wanted to do some sort of quality test in comparison before. I know you said that last year.
Astrobot, Black Myth,
okay.
Veilguard, Erdtree, Rebirth, Prince of Persia, Space Marine 2. And I'm also I don't think this is an unga bunga list as people like to claim I am. These are not a bunch of unga bunga games. But,
Yeah, because you were too busy like doing all that time for like Final Fantasy Rebirth Platinum. That's why.
Sure, pal.
I mean, you even said you were like spent a lot of time on Rebirth. You had like what 500 hours on that.
Yeah, but these are the games that I thought were good enough to beat this year. Some of the games from this year I may get to next year, but proceed. Who wants to go next?
Alex, he got the second least. I think he has like 8.
Yeah. I do want to say, even on my PlayStation Rewind, I spend hundreds of hours in multiplayer. But on my Games Beat Like a Dick 2024 list, I have Evil West, Division 2, Ghost of Tsushima, Gorn, Power Wash Simulator, Another Crap's Treasure, Nobody Wants to Die, Black Myth Wukong, Astrobot, Hotline Miami 2, and Death Stranding. Terrible list.
How much was that?
No, you got some bangers in there. You got some bangers in there.
Next.
Why this
I had
shit
11. I had 11.
11. Okay.
bleeping like this?
Next.
I can go. All right, so I had RoboCop Rogue City, 100% completion in that. Cocoon, 100% completion in that. That's the people that made like Limbo.
Is
and
that a
Inside.
good game? I kind of want to play that.
Yeah. Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden, BG. I mean, I thought this would end up on your list.
I started it. I was like, yeah, this game ain't it. So I didn't like it.
Jack, this is the game I told you to be careful playing. So, but it's one of those. Bluey the video game, 100% completion of that.
What?
It's a tried and true video game.
Bought
Bluey
that
the
for
video
a
game.
friend's daughter for her birthday last year.
It's a game beat.
It's a Souls game. What type of game is that, Smoove?
It's a video game. That's all
It's
I can
Bluey.
say.
It's Bluey. Nigga, it's Bluey.
Yeah, Bluey is like that cartoon.
I have Dead Island 2 and all of its expansions, 100% completion. The latest Paw Patrol World, 100% completion. Hey, it was more than 3. Hey, it's more than 3 hours. It's the full completion. I only count it if I get the full completion. Tomb Raider Definitive Edition on PC. I beat that on I think the hardest difficulty. Yeah, and Senua Saga Hellblade 2 got the 100% completion. Flintlock Siege of Dawn got the 100% completion. Mafia Definitive Edition. Star Wars Outlaws. I'm not gonna. Okay, I'll count this one. Elon and the Divine Proof, all 3 versions, 100% completion, but I count them as one.
Elon Musk game.
Elon and the Divine Proof. I don't even think it has anything to do with Elon Musk. Warhammer Space Marine 2, Forspoken, and Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, and that is 15.
Damn.
Okay.
All right. I'll get my list. Before I start any game on this list, matter of fact, every single game on this list, yeah, I recommend every single game on this list. Check them out. All right. These are in order. So Death's Door, Life is Strange Remastered, Alan Wake 2, and the Night Springs DLC, and the Lake House DLC. That's one game. Life is Strange Before the Storm Remastered, beat Callisto Protocol and the Final Transmission DLC. Guilt, Cookie Cutter. I went back to PS3 and rebeat Plants vs. Zombies. Actually, I purchased Plants vs. Zombies for PS3 and beat it. Difficult game, actually, to beat it. Senua Saga Hellblade 2, Astro's Playroom, Another Crab's Treasure, Steam World Heist 2. That's my most played game this year. Astrobot, Gris, Little Nightmares 2, Never, and Redacted. And that's 17 games this year. That's 17 games this year.
No way Jack got the most.
All right, I'll go. I had
probably don't.
Baked. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go. Number 1 was Bakeru, Frog Gun, Valkyrie Elysium, Another Code, 2 Memories, Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate, aka Final Fantasy VII Remake In the Trash, terrible game. Mario vs. Donkey Kong Remake, Princess Peach Showtime, Xenosaga Episode 1, Disney's Illusion Island, Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble, Emio The Smiling Man Famicom Detective Club, Klonoa Reverie Door to Phantom Isle, Astrobot, Xenosaga Episode 2, Xenosaga Episode 3, Slitterhead, and Mega Man 1, 2, and 3, but I'll just count those as one game. So I'm at 18.
Damn. Beat Jack by 1.
Good shit, bro.
Jazzy, you wanna go?
Yeah, sure. I'll go with like Another Code 2 Memories remake, Dragon Quest Monsters: The Dark Prince, Another Code R remake, Mario vs. Donkey Kong remake, Penny's Big Breakaway, Princess Peach Showtime, Unicorn Overlord, Pepper Grinder, Endless Ocean Luminous. That's like a diving game, like underwater game that you play as. And then SMT5 Vengeance, Spy X Anya Operation Memories, TMNT Splintered Fate, Emio the Smiling Man Famicom Detective Club, Yars Rising, Astrobot, The Plucky Squire, Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, Crow Country, Balatro, Mario and Luigi Brothership, Dragon Quest 3 Remake, Metaphor Fantasio, Lego Horizon, Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess, and I actually forgot about Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. So it's about 26.
You didn't number them on 26?
He just did the math in his head.
No, it's 26. I already have them counted.
Oh,
I was
shit.
trying to list
Okay.
all
All
the
right,
games on
Jazz.
one.
I see you, brother.
Jazzy can't
Yes,
swing
yeah, we might have to kick his ass off the podcast so we can get
I'm
back.
gonna come harder next year, man. I want to have the most games beat next year, man.
I just want to have the most quality games beat next year. I think I can do that.
You got to stop playing Bluey and fucking.
You know what happens every January, dude? I these games fucking show up. They be on dumb sales, and I'm like, yo, like that. Because the thing is, at the start of the year, I get into this moment where I'm trying to beat everybody on my leaderboard list, right? and I get to number 1, I'll have like a good 10K month, and then I'll stop playing with the foolery, and then I'll go to regular games.
We get a Paw Patrol on your list every year, don't we?
Yeah, because they put out one every year. They got to stop.
So when they drop, you be like, y'all did it again. They did it again. Another classic.
That's
crazy. I finished Final Fantasy VII Remake, Intermission, Rebirth, Shadow of Erdtree, Sea of Stars, the trash-tastic Final Fantasy 16, Super Mario Wonder, and Space Marines 2. I've also put in 481 hours into Helldivers 2, which is crazy. So
I didn't
Wait,
know
so
you played
you're at
Wonder.
like 6?
what's up?
You were at like
8.
6? 8?
8, and then 481 hours in Helldivers 2, and I'm 14 hours into Marvel Rivals.
I'm just surprised you didn't resurrect all those Mega Man games again. But
I mean, I did get the Battle Network collection, but I haven't really finished any of the games.
I think
and another thing.
What's up?
The other games I'm playing, because there's some multiplayer and some games I'm still gonna get through by the end of this month. I've been on Tekken 8 multiplayer the most. I've been on Foam Stars, of course, and then also I've been on a little bit of Marvel's Capcom collection, but I'm not counting that as a old collection of games. But then I'm also trying to get it through like Infinity Nikki for the rest of this month, and also for Marvel Rivals, and then I'm actually gonna play a Slitterhead.
realistically, I'm probably going to complete 2 more games: Black Ops 6 campaign and Horizon Zero Dawn remastered. I'm like,
You might as well save them for the next year, dog. You hustling backwards, Smoove.
Hey, hold on. Next year can we have a tier that has who has the most hours in multiplayer? Can we have that as a tier?
I feel like I don't know, cause it's
We
like
can we can separate multiplayer.
Hours
Yeah.
in like finals and Call of Duty.
Yeah, we can do separate.
So what we do like that, and then what, like for example, that should like offset the lack of games beaten, right?
Well, I mean, I just feel like with him to put 400 hours in Helldivers is fucking crazy.
So should every
480, Alex?
Hold on. So let's say this: every 40 hours of a multiplayer game counts as 1 game beat.
No, we're not doing that.
Just have it. Just have it be its own thing. Have it be its own thing.
Yeah, we'll just go by hours. It doesn't have to be equal to games beat. Just go by hours.
It doesn't have to count as a game. Just say how many hours you have.
Yeah, just count the hours. That's all.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it makes it more interesting. It's like, every 40 hours in that multiplayer game, that counts as a game, bro. Like,
no, we're not doing that.
We should just acknowledge, like,
it was a lot of hours. I
was on that multiplayer this year, and I was also playing a lot of the BattleTech game. It's 3062 mod. I was also playing obviously a lot of MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. That's probably another 50 hours each into both of those, but they're not completed games, and one's a mod.
Because you can't count Metaphor for like 5 games or something, however long it took Jazzy to beat that.
It took me like 30 hours.
When you include that on your list, I was surprised because like your list already 20 plus and you still got that game on your list. Shit, man, damn.
That's why I had to put aside other games that came out this year that I haven't even touched yet. Like I haven't touched like Dragon Ball Spark and Zero at all because it came out the same day as Metaphor.
Smoove is different.
Why? Why am I different?
I have never seen a nigga with not only a handle and a spoon in his cup still not use either one while they drink.
No. This is like a chopstick. I just use it to stir the honey.
Oh.
All right, well,
Smoove. So crazy, bro.
That is.
He got a whole handle right there. He ain't use it.
Do y'all want to say what your favorite game you played this year was?
Rebirth by far.
Rebirth.
Rebirth or Erdtree by far.
Fuck.
But then again, I put in 480 hours of Helldivers, so that was fire too.
I'm gonna just say Stainware Heist. Fuck it, Stainware Heist 2.
Mio, the Smiling Man, Famicom Detective Club.
Oh, mine's easily Indiana Jones, and a runner-up for like that had a lot of fun. Definitely Star Wars Outlaws had a lot of fun with that game, but Indiana Jones definitely overall.
Hey, BG,
my runner-up is.
Go ahead.
My runner-up is Slitterhead. I had a lot of fun with that one.
Black Myth Wukong is probably my favorite game I beat this year.
Okay.
Dude,
I might play that one day.
Mine is
Play it
Emio
next
the
year.
Strong
Dave.
Man.
Yes, Jazzy.
Yo, did y'all just see how Bond just rolled up? Was that a tape measure or a sword?
Tape measure, dog.
Oh, that's so floppy, nigga. Pause. Ew.
It's a fucking tape measure. What do you want it to be?
A wreck. You don't have the one that just stay straight.
What you was gonna say, Jack?
I'm saying you got to fuck with the redacted, brother. I
I'm
know
gonna
you
get to
like
it.
you gonna.
Yeah,
you
no,
gonna like that,
I'm
bro.
gonna get to it. I just want to do the shit from last week that we missed real quick. The Brandalorian. Can we talk about the fact that everyone used to clown Smoove for talking to his Xbox, but now every other podcast we hear Bond yell at his Alexa like a 50s housewife?
Oh,
Yeah, but Alexa actually does shit. Alexa, lights off.
Like he says, you be saying like Alexa.
Oh, now it's not working.
Man, Alexa ain't fuck with you, dog. That's crazy.
Fuck you.
He literally
Hey,
said
Jack,
you be
Jack,
telling
why did-
Alexa living room on, bitch. He says you be saying
Jack,
that.
why did I imagine a white woman to sneak out the kitchen and flip the light switch?
Alexa,
Just gonna see a
living
hand in the
room
corner.
Elton
Oh, there
said
you go. All right.
Elton said shout out to Capcom for reviving Onimusha and Okami, and mad props to Sega for bringing back Virtua Fighter. What other long lost franchises would you like to see
Ogre Battle.
your favorite publisher bring back?
Ogre Battle. Alexa, hallway on.
Mega Man,
want them to-
Wave Race. All I can think of off at the top of at my right now.
Not
I
gonna lie,
got
if not gonna
Nintendo
say
Fossil
come back.
Fighters.
Nick Knack, here's a fun question for those that have played Keeley's 2024 Game of the Year. You know how in Astrobot, the bots aren't called the character names, like Leon is known as Rookie Cop and Bloodborne, and the Bloodborne Hunter is known as Yarnum Taurus. My question for you guys is, if you were a bot in the game, what would your name be? And what would your gotcha item be?
I'd be Big Greasy Ebony, and I'd have like
What the fuck?
some lube or something.
Don't know. Niggas name flip my name so much, I don't know what I would be at this point.
Oh, you got to be Broken Booty Guts. That was my favorite.
Crazy.
Now,
Jack
you
is
won't be
Jack is
called
big
Killzone.
musty already, so
That's cap.
Big.
I wear deodorant voluntarily. I wear deodorant voluntarily. BG. Can you say
Smoove is actually a bot, you know, the best bot. So there you go.
Can you say? Hey, question for y'all on Astrobot. If it didn't have all the references, do you feel like the gameplay alone would still make it be as good as it is, or is it the references that are like,
I don't know.
How does that sound, Jack? Jesus.
I'm thinking like, cause like
Nostalgia is part of the game. It's embedded into the
It
game.
wouldn't, if I'm just being honest.
I'm talking about just the platforming and the levels. You know,
The
what I'm saying?
platforming is good is very good. I would say but the references takes the game to the next level. I don't think it's this. If it's just a regular platformer, I don't think it wins Game of the Year without those without the PlayStation connection.
Yeah, that's yeah.
As opposed to
The
an
only-
irregular platformer?
The only thing that actually would affect for the levels that are designed for specific games like Abe Escape, God of War, Uncharted, and Horizon, it would just affect like those levels because those are themed on the game that level is
Using,
based
like
on.
the axe, like they're using the axe or the Uncharted. You could still have a little gun and whatnot.
Are those the best levels? I think the best level might be the casino joint, low key. Though.
I fuck with the casino. Well,
That's what I'm
yeah, I
saying.
like
that
the
level was
casino level.
fire, bro.
But what game was that based off of? That
Also,
wasn't based off
No
of
game.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, for those of you that play PlayStation platformers, do you think Astrobot is the best that they've had to offer thus far?
This year?
No, just in the history of
general?
PlayStation. Do you think Astrobot is the best one?
Well, PlayStation platforming games, like the platformer, don't even be the highlight to me for real.
It's not.
For real. Like that's what I'm saying. Like if
they're
you
not.
look at their games, bro, like Jack and Dax is all about it's all about the gunplay and the weapons and shit.
I think Astrobot has the best level design, because they've never really been about the platforming. Really, it's kind of been about like other shit, like
They're more action-based platformers.
Yeah. Nick Knack, no trivia question for me today because I want to ask two questions for this episode, starting with the first one here. And the other on the question crew tier. We know who has beaten the most games this year, but my question here is who has bought the most games this year? If we was here on this episode, I'm assuming Bless Red would have the least, right?
Well,
yes, because he pirates a whole
Yeah.
lot. He claims he only pirates Nintendo games, but
Yeah, because those are the only ones that are easy to like pirate and steal.
Yeah.
I mean, if there were one game you wouldn't want to pirate, wouldn't it be Nintendo?
Bless Red doesn't live by the normal rules of society, so he's a rebel.
He lives by the rules, whatever the PC gamer tell him or Digital Foundry tells him.
But to answer your question, me or Bond would probably have the least amount of games purchased this year, since we have the least amount of games.
I'd
beat this
probably
year.
take the crown on that one.
Yeah, because I only buy games I play, so.
I buy games in spurts though. Like if
there's
sometimes
Game Pass,
I not-
so maybe.
I buy shit in
Jack
spurts.
buy a lot of shit he don't play either. That nigga
That's what I'm
got
saying. I buy like 4 or 5 games at one time and then never play them bitches. I just have them like on some stupid
watch
shit.
one Jack stream and he'll randomly like, yeah, about this. I ain't never played this shit though. And then that's for 6
I just
games.
never-
Just sitting on
just
his hard drive that he never played.
Mental illness,
Alright.
people. Mental illness.
Last one, Mafia Quad.
No, that's me too, Jack. Don't feel bad.
In Jack 2, what is the name of the weapon mod that allows the morph gun to fire ricocheting projectiles? This is A, Vulcan Fury mod, B, Arc Wielder mod, C, Beam Reflexor mod, or D, Plasmite RPG mod.
It gotta be C, right?
Yeah, because the Vulcan is the blue one. I think one of them is the purple one, and the red one is like the shotgun. I think it's.
I fucking hate Jack 2, bro. Jesus, bro.
I just started Jack 1 again. I started
Play that game on hard mode, Alex. I bet you will be saying
I did.
within. Yeah, okay.
I played every game. Wait, does that have a difficulty?
Yeah.
Okay. No, Jack 1 ain't got a difficulty though.
It is C, Beam Reflexor mod.
Oh, I fucking love Jack and Dexter.
You know what I hate about Jack 2 as well, as opposed, I mean, other than the horrible checkpoints, bro. I think it was just this certain missions, bro. If you start them, you cannot exit the mission. You have to beat the mission before you can continue.
I know which one you're talking about. You talking about the one where you were on the cruiser and had the bomb attached to it, and you had to fly around the water.
Not even that one.
Oh, okay.
It was some other shit. I just went over there. I'm like, I was about to save it, bro, but I was like low health, man. I booted up the mission, bro. I couldn't back out of it, bro. I was fucked.
Here go a good mini question. What music still haunts y'all to this day? Jax 2's like calling. I hear that shit in my nightmares. Do y'all have a song from a game that once you hear it, you just get like more
Horrible
flashbacks?
games. Let me think.
You get what? Horrible what?
Just that bring like bad memories because you know that it reminds you of how hard that fucking game
That
was.
screeching sound when you're swimming in that Ninja Turtles game and you die, it's like that shit gives me PTSD. My brother sent me that fucking Instagram reel. I'm like, don't ever do that shit again. I fucking hate that game, man. And I love the Turtles, but I fucking hate that game.
All right. Got to finish some super chats and then we out of here. Brother Superior did that. Flaming factions. Neo canceled factions to own the straight gamers.
Damn, we almost got through one episode without mentioning factions.
Transcending polygons. Congrats to WWP for 2024. Best wishes for 2025. Thank you.
Thank
Monroe.
you.
How long until Platinum Games gets shut down or acquired since a bunch of people left?
Well, we don't know because, and apparently, like the new Studio Clovers that resurrected with Hideki Kamiya as part of, they're not owned by Capcom, I believe, because he did like an interview about that. But if other people are leaving, then we'll just have
They
to
just
see
gonna
what
go
goes
over
from
there.
Yep. All right.
No,
Brenda.
they just don't have Platinum Games in their Twitter bio anymore, even though they were originally because they worked on directed like games for Platinum.
Yep.
So.
The Brandalorian. Favorite Platinum Trophy chase. Favorite Platinum Trophy chase. I enjoyed. Do I have a favorite? I don't know if I got a favorite.
All my
Platinum
platinums I
Trophy
got weren't on
chase.
purpose. It was like I was like, oh, I only need 1 or 2 more trophies. Okay, I'll get the platinum.
I don't know if I got favorite. I got like proudest like platinum, so I got like, damn, I didn't think I was ever gonna get this shit.
I
Like,
enjoyed
what
the Dead
fuck?
Space remake one. I mean, I enjoy, of course, God of War 2018 and Ragnarok's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That was fun. I don't know if I got one that stands
I dragged
out.
you to that platinum, BG. by the
Go
way.
ahead and tell another lie.
I did. It's cool, bro.
Tell a second lie.
You want me to tell him? I ain't gonna tell him how I did it, but you got it, bro.
Your
I
lies
think
will
my,
get you nowhere.
Jack, you know, platinum. I didn't think I'd ever get, bro. Rainbow
that?
Six Siege had it was one of them situations where, remember on Friday you didn't know if he was gonna be the killer, but you had to play him like X amount of times, like 100 times or
Yeah.
some shit.
Yeah.
They had that in Rainbow, bro. They was like, you got to be on a terrorist squad, but it was random. Had to do that bitch 100 times and win. And they didn't give you a counter. You just had to wait till it popped one day. Took me like a couple years to get that.
It's crazy.
I enjoyed the Rayman Origins Platinum as well as Skate 2, but as far as like just 100%ing a game, it was Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I had so much fun getting to that point in the game.
I gotta go GTA 4, man. It took me 2 years to get
Yeah.
almost exactly 2
Anytime
years.
you get platinum in GTA, then yeah, you got any game like that, you can achieve a platinum. Shout outs to you.
That shit is hard, bro.
I don't have any like I think 100% completions or platinums that I think I'm super proud of. I think outside of because I started to I appreciate the ones that are like full fledged like games like the RoboCop and the Dead Eye. I appreciated Dead Eye 2 until they added a freaking new game plus one for some random ass reason. But it would be RoboCop because I enjoyed the game RoboCop as a full package, and then to turn around and get the full 100% completion. It's so much so that I'm contemplating buying it on PlayStation so I can get the platinum. So
when y'all get the platinum, do y'all like go get a nice meal, or do y'all be like fuck, or do y'all just like all right, cool.
Nice
like,
meal.
what rush of high do y'all get when y'all get the platinums?
Never want to
Not
touch this
really.
game
Nah,
again.
actually the first thing I do is uninstall the game.
Yeah, me too.
Damn,
Yeah,
you don't
me
let it
too.
marinate for a little, like you get a nut and it
You
just
know what's
laying
fucked up?
there?
Like,
No.
I be stressing this shit like I'm gonna be so relieved if I get the plat, and then you get the plat. Yeah, you do be relieved, but at the same time, I was like, bro, I don't feel no different, bro. It's the same shit, man.
I uninstalled
Like
the
you
game
feel like
immediately.
you wasted your time.
No, not necessarily like that. It just be like, damn, like I'm gonna really be like satisfied. Like I ain't gonna never want to get another trophy. Then you do it, man. What's the next platinum,
Do
bro?
you feel
Fuck
like
it,
going
like,
for a platinum makes you hate the game more?
it can.
Like it'll be a game you're just enjoying, but then you're trying to go for these last couple trophies, and you just find yourself getting frustrated with some of the mechanics. And
Arkham, not Arkham Knight. What's that? Arkham City, definitely.
Don't make me hate
That
it.
platinum's dumb as fuck.
Get tired of
Because I was going through with like
playing it.
that Digimon Cyber Sleuth game where you had to like restart like a quest and because it's like randomly like comes up, and that just made me just like I said, why the fuck am I doing this? And not just like stop trying to go for trophies like that anymore.
All right. Last one, March. What will be Switch 2 launch titles then launch window? Well, we know Mario Kart 9 is the rumor. What else? Some multiplats. Well, that'll tell us
when
like
does it come? When is it supposedly coming out?
March. I think
They
is the
said they're
rumor.
not going to mention until like April of next year at least.
All right, so that means it's coming out.
But they didn't say like what.
they
Well,
said
it's
you
another
should-
room of January. It's another room of January.
We should know about the
I mean,
Switch
what
within
Nintendo
the next.
said.
Oh,
We should know about the Switch 2 within the next 100 days. Nintendo said we would be hearing something around this time. So.
I think.
Yeah, their next physical year.
I think a more interesting question would be, what do y'all think this thing is gonna cost?
No more than 400.
400.
Okay.
I agree with
Probably.
Blandrew. The top end will be 4.
Yeah. And then
Probably
again,
450, but that depends.
with Donald up in this bitch with them tariffs.
I think it's 4.
And y'all are thinking it's gonna run like the current the PS4.
Yeah, they said it's going to be
Yeah,
equivalent
at
to like
least a
PS4.
PS4.
Yeah, that's what they
at least
said.
that.
All right, I don't got nothing else. That's all the super chats. Year's over. We did it.
Nigga said we were going to be in and out 2 hours later, huh?
Hey.
I mean, the
that's
podcast used to be
better than
like
what's
5
been happening.
hours. Like,
No, the podcast
4 or
used to
5.
be 2 hours. We used to be in and out this bitch.
Well, we're out now. We'll see y'all next year.
Any New Year's resolutions, BG?
No.
No.
Damn,
No.
nigga, why
No
did we get
gym,
mad?
no-
He
no-
he didn't even
No,
try.
Jim.
No, No,
No.
you
I
shouldn't
got
have New Year's resolutions. You should already making them try to actually do them right now. You don't have to wait for next year to do that.
I'm
Come
waiting.
on, Jazzy. That's not the type of answer I was
I'm waiting
looking
to
for.
next year. I'm waiting to next year.
Let's go, Jazzy.
If you
Shelby needs to get off
if
the
you
head.
weren't going to the gym this year, you probably don't have plans to go next year.
I know those gyms are
I don't necessarily agree with that, man. I don't. It's
Clout-
never too late to change. If you got bad habits, it's never too late to change them, bro.
Clout
so you
feeding.
can start right now.
And some people just like to have the New Year as like a reset point. You know what I mean? You finally done with the holidays, you can fix your life back. Like me personally, I fell off the wagon a little bit. I got some fucking New Year's resolutions. You know what I mean? I do go to the gym. I ain't been going as much as I need to, but hey, I'm back to 3 days.
This is the hardest time to go to the gym because you get caught up in Thanksgiving. You get caught
That's
up
what
in
I'm.
Christmas, and get
That's
caught
what
up
I'm
in New
saying.
Year's.
That's what I'm saying. Like you got shit you doing. Like
Clout Fiend
it's
said,
cold as
"Why did
fuck.
BG drop Warhammer? I beat Warhammer. I beat that." So yeah,
A New Year's
No,
resolution, Jack. Monthly uploads. I'm gonna try to get one video out a month. That's something I hope to accomplish.
Good shit.
No, that's not happening.
One video out a month, so you're gonna have 12 videos on next year.
he's gonna have 2 videos
Yes,
out next
not,
year.
not including podcasts, but
I
yes.
mean, that'd be more than what you know what I mean. He ain't doing one video a month right now. That's still an improvement.
Well, we'll finish this conversation in After Dark chat. See y'all next year.
When are we coming back on?
I don't know
Next year.
when is relevant and big news.
Right after the Xbox Direct or right before it, something like that.
What day that is? What's the day that's on?
That's usually like the last week of the month, the Wednesday or Thursday of the
BG
month.
got his finger on the end stream. Look at him.
I do. I'm thirsty. All right, I'm out. Peace.
No. Right. Plenty of tried and plenty of failed. You can run and hide, but you can't dodge what's in my weapon well. Name another pot that's big or small, I'm contesting it still. Name another spot or any section, I'm king of the hell. Name another squad that wanna test it, I'm beating them still. Bye. No, you can't dodge what's in my weapon well. Name another pot that's big or small, I'm contesting it still. Name another spot or any section, I'm king of the hill. Right. I know my bro King got me. See, that's a black bond that can't be broken. No Idris Elba, I'm a black bond. Aiming a scope and all black panel. You can never try playing us token. Yeah, we playing games, but now one of us playing or joking. Not at all. Oh wait. Then Jack Move came in with the trophies, God in a lane of its own. Like, how can you gamers approach me? Tell kids move to body you in Halo, then send your family an angel emoji. You should've known, dog, you ain't got enough Series X's. Blind got all the answers, no, you ain't gotta ask Siri questions. All the latest gaming news gotta be here to check it. Since 2015 and beyond, I'm just here to respect it. When you at the top of your tier, it's a blessing. From the bottom, so no way we appear to be desperate. This for anybody doubting, I'm clearing a message. And if you ever had a problem, I'm here to correct. Plenty of fail. You can run and hide, but you can't dodge what's in my weapon well. Name another pot that's big or small, I'm contesting it still. Name another spot or any section, I'm king of the hill. Name another squad that wanna test it, I'm beating them still. No, you can't dodge what's in my weapon well. Name another pot that's big or small, I'm contesting it still. Name another spot or any section, I'm king of the hill. Right. I know what it is, man. Weapon World Podcast, y'all know what we got in the building, man. We got BG. We got Kid Smoove, we got Jack Move, we got Black Bond, I mean. Blandrew, I mean, what you can't out strafe us, bro. Like, the strafe too strong.